find that Nykur appear to either herald a death or after a grave tragedy. And the Nykur beckoned Yurlith onto its back, and she reluctantly complied. The Nykur then ran off towards a large frozen body of water known as the Winch's Weight. Here you guys encountered hundreds of ghosts, while Yurlith found herself plunged into the water. Jacobus and Rafferty came to her aid, and beneath the icy surface, they found several dozen dead orcs in Eladrin. Davi released a few of the spirits.
Actually, tell them that there are orcs down there.
Oh, yeah. See, remember how I didn't go back over the material? So anyway, Davi.
Only some of us know about orcs. I think.
Oh, sorry. Davi released a few of the spirits from their icy bonds, finding that with each one, Rafferty experienced a sharp pain in his mind. Then you guys pressed on and soon found yourself at Gilsera, but the village was abandoned. Harris warned against you guys camping out in the open, so you bunkered down inside one of the longhouses. And thanks to some spot-on perception checks, you managed to catch sign of a number of ice spiders before they were able to take up residence outside of your hall. You were then greeted by an approaching wolf figure, a Lothari by the name of Gaiman. Gaiman took you to a mountainous retreat known as the Maw, where you found a number of unseelie residents hiding out within an old dragon's lair. You briefly discussed the state of the court, the death of Ronan, the madness of the Frostbite Queen, and the strange creatures coming from the south, and the general disarray of the unseelie court residents. So, before we jump in, since it's been a long time, does anybody have any questions?
Oh god. Do I?
It's like not a pressure thing, it's just an in general.
What are we doing?
I may not know the answers, but maybe together we can figure it out. Okay, so.
Did Earlith pet a Fey dragon?
Are we going somewhere, or were we like here, or have you decided on anything? All right.
Where we ended, you guys were about to do a long rest, and there was some discussion about maybe going towards the hedge, or you hadn't decided yet. So
We talked it out in your absence in chat today.
So
We got this covered. We're going to the high school.
when
Sorry,
we,
working.
when we left off, you'd all found your bedrolls and bunkered down to complete your long rest. Rafferty, you of course don't have to rest, so as the evening progresses, you kind of sit up and drift in and out of meditation. More and more people retire, and soon the cave's a lot more quiet. You watch as, a few occupants begin to come into the cave, and you notice that the temperature seems to be dropping too, so you scooch closer to your little campfire. This uncomfortable shift seems to, drive more and more of the people who have taken refuge here to come in, and several of them begin to complain about how the wind is picking up outside. You kind of look out where they're coming from and get drawn, with your attention drawn there by the howling gusts, and you do begin to see a number of snowflakes just being like flung into the cavern as the wind is definitely picking up speed. You can see the trees kind of like bowing over out of the mouth of the cave. You just go to try to get to your feet, but your joints feel stiff and you grow colder and colder. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, we're starting this off early, guys. I'm retrieving my sheet. There are a whole bunch of NPCs I have to scroll through. Alright, Constitution.
All right. So, the last thing you remember is looking outside of the wall of the cave. Sometime later, you come to, and the fire has long been extinguished. Everything around you is now covered in snow. All sitting around or down around the fire, you see 5 oblong mounds very close to you.
Are these oblong mounds like Leo and Jacobus shaped?
That would be a good guess.
I attempt to brush some snow off the one that's Jacobus shaped to see if he's in there.
And underneath is Jacobus.
It's a baby.
Well,
Yeah.
crap.
Jacobus, but that's
Is he clearly unconscious or sleeping or?
He is unconscious. You can see that he's unconscious. If you want to try to figure out more about his state, you can make a medicine check.
Well, I'm terrible at that, but
I was gonna say Davi's got the boots of winter, whatever. So
He seems to be sleeping, from what you can tell. There's a rise and fall to his chest. He seems to have a heartbeat.
seems to have a heartbeat.
Papa.
Knows that, guys.
Go find somewhere else to whine.
You can put him in the bedroom.
House. Go to your house.
I thought he was talking to a kid. He was talking to a kid. I'm like, wow.
Go home.
Talking to the dog.
So,
Dog gets offended when she dungeon masters.
Sorry.
Jacobus does have a heartbeat.
I gently prod him with the old index finger. Poke, poke.
He stirs when you do.
Okay, he's fine. Well, I stand up and look towards the entrance to this cave.
Okay. Over the entrance, you can see a number of things and debris just flying by the entrance of the cave and very quickly swept by the wind. It is roaring outside of the entrance.
Well, that is not great. Is there anything else different about the inside of the cave that I would notice? And I can roll if you want me to.
No, for the most part, everything. Okay, well, go on and roll a perception check for me. You do notice immediately that it looks abandoned. The tents that were kind of set up are all kind of like tattered. There are holes in the canopy. Everything's covered in like a thin layer of snow. All of the campfires have been extinguished at this point. You see a number of other oblong kind of mounds of snow around, but you don't immediately notice any occupants. The sheer cliff edge that you saw before, the 50-foot one that had the pile of gold and stuff on top, is still there, but the mound isn't as high. It seems to have been spread out some, likely that it's been pilfered with.
All right, I'm at a complete loss here, guys. This is creepy as hell. There are worse places to be than like in a snow shanty when it's freezing out. So you're probably okay, Jacob. I am going to peek a little further outside the cave to see if I can see anything at all.
Okay. As you come towards the entrance of the cave, right around like where the jaw is for the dragon's maw, there's the wind is just shooting by super fast. Roll, well, never mind. We'll use that perception check. Looking at it, you quickly begin to put together, especially with your arcane experience, that this is definitely another wind wall. Though the speed with which things are shooting by, it definitely appears to be going faster, 5 times faster than the previous one that you went through. And it's really hard to see anything beyond it because the snow is just blowing sideways as it shoots past.
Yeah, I'm not walking through that. So something wants us to stay in here. That's delightful. Can I see any sign of the passing of everyone else who's in this cave? Like, they didn't give us a, hey, time to dip before they left. I've noticed that.
So you do notice that there are a few pairs of footprints that head kind of to the back left part of the cave. But there are still mounds that look undisturbed, like what your friends were under. But there are definitely some places where you can see that some individuals have gotten up and left.
Okay. This is scary as hell. I'm gonna go back over to Jacobus and attempt to wake him.
Okay. You go over and you shake Jacobus, and he wakes right up.
Hey, so stuff happened. I don't know what the stuff is, but we are trapped in here by a wind wall, and it is even worse than the one.
Where is everybody else?
I'm assuming the rest of these mounds are the rest of us, but everyone else seems to have made off towards the back of this cave if they...
I would suppose we need to wake everybody else and move to the back as well.
Yes, I know, but I chose to wake you first, so you could be sure of all of your stuff being where you left it.
Is all my stuff where I left it?
Sure is. Nothing's been taken.
Not even a crown.
Not even the crown.
Strike me dead, dude. I've got your back.
Does Jake must take that off when he sleeps?
I assume not.
I mean, I assume not.
Actually, quick comment, Cast.
Okay.
Can I attune to that ruby before I had gone to sleep?
Sure, absolutely fine.
Perfect.
All right, the next person I'm gonna wake up is Davi. You're last, Cag.
Rude.
So rude.
I figured you're sleeping off wolfdom.
Do I wake right up or?
Oh, yes, I apologize. Yes, everybody wakes right up as they get woken up. Sorry. Sorry, I was reading something.
Davi,
I'm waiting to see if.
You're good.
But it's cozy here.
Wake up. We have to move.
Okay, what's going on?
This place has been sealed by a wind wall. It is the most powerful one I've ever seen. The tracks appear to show that everyone else who was here with us moved further back in the cave, but notably they didn't bother to wake us when they did.
Davio, go back to the front and try to take a look.
It
Be
is.
careful.
Roll a perception check for me, Dobby.
I have to find that on here.
Okay.
Dang.
That wind wall is flying by. The projectiles in it, just like whole trees that you see shooting by, it definitely strikes you as like tornado level winds. You kind of look at it for a moment, and then as you turn and you're kind of following everything that Rafferty's told you, looking at the footprints, when you look back at the wall with your very keen eye, it looks almost like maybe there's something back there on the corner of the wall now, some kind of like etching, maybe?
In the cave?
In the cave. In the back corner of the cave where the footprints are heading.
Davi, you'll start heading that way and say, I'm going to look at this, Rafferty. There's something back here.
Be careful. Jacobus, maybe you should go with her.
I'll go with her.
Okay, so Dottie, you head over to the back left
While
corner
they
of the
do
cave.
that, I wake up Eurolith, and then I wake up Leo.
You head over to the back left portion of the cave. And there you actually find carved into the cave wall a pair of double doors with a symbol carved on them. This doesn't it's not like the actual doors, just like I want to say graffiti, but there's a better word for it. Just like a stone carving. Where are my handouts? There we go. Okay.
They use pass-through stone and fancy style.
There is an upside down pentagram with the face of a beast in it, inside the pentagram. There is also on the floor in front of these doors this large circle made out of bones with 5 skulls put in each of the pentagram point positions inside that circle, like as part of the circle.
Can I make a religion check or something to see if I can tell
Sure, go for it.
anything about it?
In the meantime, Leo and I woke up with no problems as well.
Yes. You're
Okay.
not sure.
Does Jacobus recognize it?
You can make a history check for me with
What's going
advantage.
on? What's going on?
We're not sure, but it's dangerous. We've been trapped in here by a wind wall, worse than the last one we passed.
Why is
That
it you can never go
sounds
somewhere
not
you can
good.
actually sleep
Sure.
at night comfortably in a bed?
All right. So I'm gonna wander over to where Davi and Jackie are carefully. Do I recognize anything about this?
You can also roll a history check.
I'm gonna kind of kick
I'm
it.
gonna go to the wind wall.
I'm gonna kick at Kaganos with my shoe.
Oh,
Hey.
You're not sure. Leo, you're heading
Is
over to
there-
the wind wall?
are these but I do have a question. Are
Okay.
these letters or runes or anything in a language I understand?
No. Leo, you're checking out the wind wall?
Yes. Leo's gonna take out his fancy little crystal, hold it in one hand, and stick his other hand into the wind wall and cast the spell magic.
Okay.
Wait, what? You're just gonna stick your hand in the wind wall?
Yeah.
Oh God.
His skin is sheared
Okay.
from his hand.
So while you do that, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
With advantage.
Sorry.
Wow.
So your hand is just slammed against a rock or something. You take 15 points of damage.
Ooh.
Ow.
And
This is a
unfortunately,
lot of math.
the spell does not seem to have an effect.
Guys, there's something over here that's blocking the path.
What's going on? Why is there snow inside the cave?
Well, that's the.
We've been trapped by a wind wall, worse than the one you shapeshifted through.
Okay. Where is everyone?
They're checking the back of the cavern. There's footsteps from everyone else led back there, but oddly enough, we weren't disturbed. We were left to sleep, and despite the fact that I don't need to sleep, I fell asleep. I haven't fallen asleep ever.
That's.
How do you spend a third of your lives in that state?
It's not quite as bad as I think you're making it out to be.
I don't dream, so I would say it was horrible.
You don't.
Leo walks
It's
by like
good.
a third of our life is in a bad case.
Ugh.
I aim for half.
It's canonical.
So where where are people in reference to, like, in the cave? Like, you have Leo nursing his hand that he just crippled.
His finger looks like ass.
Frostbite.
And then there's Davi and Jacobus in the back.
And Yurlith.
And
looking
you're
at the
Yeah.
door. Yep.
Yeah.
Leah's gotta go over to Dalby.
The Kag's gonna kind of stand up and like very like animal like shake the snow off of his fur.
Oh, that's lovely. I'm so excited for new werewolf Cag.
New and improved. Dalby,
What'd you do now?
I think I broke my hand. It hurts. See these lines here? It's swelling.
Wow.
You know, it was nice for a moment to have all my spells.
I begin ritual casting. Like, I walk back and see this symbol and the thing and immediately go, what the what? And I begin ritual casting detect.
Detect magic.
Yes, that's
Okay.
the thing I do now. I'm amazing. That's
Okay. So, are you guys waiting around for Rafferty to do that, or are you doing other things?
So is there anything? It's just ends in this, right?
There is the door with the bones, there is the sheer cliff with the gold on top, and there is the wind wall, and the tents are all, yeah, they're other oblong mounds, like the ones you guys got out of. The tents all appear to be tattered. It looks like it is
Wait,
clearly...
there's other mounds?
There are
There's
other
other-
mounds.
We want to go and I'm gonna go and check out those mounds. Is that more people?
So you go and you dust off one of the mounds, and underneath you find this Eldrin woman who also appears to be sleeping.
Okay, I'm going. Should I wake her up, guys?
I mean, I would want to be woken up if
Is that for me?
put to sleep.
Yes, that's for
Ah.
Leo's hand.
I don't know what kind of magic can even put elves and Eldrin to sleep.
And Davi's gonna go around and start helping wake people up.
With his newly
Oh,
healed hand.
well, I wasn't sure if we should wake them up, but okay.
With his newly healed hand, Leo's gonna go touch the door.
Okay.
Jesus, he's gonna.
So, do you go through the bone circle or around the bone circle?
Like, how big is it?
You can walk around it if you want to.
Okay, I'll walk around it,
Okay.
and lean over and I kind of poke the door.
You go over and you kind of touch the door, and it looks just like stone to you. Dobby and Yerlith, as you go and try to start waking people up, you touch them, and unlike you guys, you find that they are cold, like ice cold, and they don't seem to respond to your touch.
Are they alive?
They roll a medicine check for me.
I think I found some magic that put them to sleep, Cag.
No shit.
They don't appear to be breathing.
Oh, crap.
That's the only
Where is
dead.
Harris?
Yeah. Where is Harris?
Who is Harris?
I'm
Kag
gonna-
is. Kag's gonna help Yerlith like sweep through the remaining like covered bodies and see if they can find anyone they know or anyone they talk to.
Yeah.
As you
Yeah.
guys go through and you kind of sweep through, you don't find Gaiman. You do find Harris, and he, like the others, is frozen.
Is he alive?
He is not breathing.
Frickety
She
frackin'.
didn't say he's not dead.
How
She
long-
didn't say he's dead.
How long was he out?
We don't know how.
Rafferty?
Rafferty isn't
wasn't-
sure.
Yeah, sleeping's new to me, guys. I fuck if I.
Rafferty, your detect magic should be good to go now. So as you look around the
Flashlight
cave,
eyes.
up you can see sparkling way up on the cliff. There appears to be some stuff that's up there mixed among the gold. And then the bone pile, the circle of bone that are in front of the stone door carving, that also glows.
What type of magic is it? What school of magic?
That's a good question.
That's like the worst question to ask a DM. They are never prepared for that, and I love it every time.
I mean, I
I'm
don't
getting
understand.
revenge for you right now, Ted.
It's evocation and it's fireball.
Don't-
So you can even ask it.
Okay. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll get back to you.
Summoning demons would be conjuration, making a door
While they're all
Um,
going around
transmutation.
looking at piles and stuff, Leo's just gonna sit down and crisscross applesauce by the bone circle and kind of start drawing that symbols and stuff somewhere appropriate.
Okay.
On his chest with blood.
Yeah, yeah.
Spare the
With
dying
daggers,
on-
carving it while chanting in a.
Dobby will try casting Spare the Dying on Harris, even though it doesn't look like it'll probably help, but it doesn't hurt.
Okay. Unfortunately, it does not seem to, do much, Dobby. For the door, we're gonna go with. The circle. We're gonna go with transmutation. For the other stuff, I have to even see what it is.
I
Hold on.
didn't ask you for the other stuff.
Oh, okay. Yes, we're gonna go with transmutation. The other stuff we're gonna call loot magic.
Every time they ask for that, you have to keep in mind it's like a 30-foot range.
Okay. So I'm sorry. What were you doing, Leo?
He's just gonna sit down by the bone circle and kind of copy it down in some book he has and
Okay.
the symbols and stuff and see if
Okay.
he can relate it to anything he knows about
Okay.
magically.
You can either roll an Arcana check for me or History check.
We're gonna do Arcana. But
If I tell him,
No.
if I mention that it's transmutation magic,
Sure. Then you can do it. Then you can do it with advantage.
okay.
this.
There we go.
Oh!
That's better.
Okay.
Wow.
So
Leo knows everything about it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Wait.
What is this roll?
Change. It's not transmutation. It's conjuration magic. Anyway, so
I'm much more concerned about it now.
so as you go and you look at the circle, you are able to determine that the carvings on the wall and everything are demonic. You start thinking back about the books that you've read over the academy stuff, and you're pretty sure that you've seen this symbol somewhere associated with a demon lord called Baphomet. How that relates to the bones exactly, you're not entirely sure. given that they're in front of this door, you can make some pretty educated guesses. But
Summon him, guys. Also, what's going on with these skill rolls?
What?
Mouse over the skill rolls.
oh, weird.
Rolling d20. 0d1 plus 0 times.
Keep highest 1 plus 0.
What the fuck?
That's their light technology code. They accidentally let us see it. I mean, the rolls appear to be like actually.
Yeah, because the second one doesn't do anything. It rolls 0 dice plus 0.
That's very bizarre. I wonder if that's to. Maybe that's something to do with like the rogue one where you like. If you roll lower than like to account for like the. Gosh, what is it? Jack of all trades thing where you can just get a 10 if you roll lower than 10. Yeah.
Reliable talent.
Exactly.
I don't know.
All I can think is that's what that's trying to capture. But yeah, other than that, I have no fucking idea.
So, Baphomet's not the demon that we've been dealing with. We've been dealing with Orcus.
Correct.
Orcus was the bone meal dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is what we're sitting in actually snow or is it bone meal?
You can make a
Taste it.
nature check.
Cock, taste it. Taste it, cock.
Can
I'll
I
let
help?
you do it with advantage if you taste it.
Oh,
Oh, you got the yellow one.
It's snow.
Browns.
It's snow. Suddenly, Gog's form is taking over him, and he starts just like plowing through the snow.
Catching snowballs in his mouth.
No, that doesn't actually happen.
And Rafferty says, "Go back to your home."
Well, I relay this information, I guess, about Baphomet to Jacob as our resident demon lord.
Not expert.
I got a question. So demon language is not abyssal, it's infernal, right?
It's abyssal.
It's abyssal. Devils are
Okay, because I do speak abyssal.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Why?
Because of my favorite enemy thing.
that's right. That makes sense.
so
I killed this guy so much, I learned his language.
then
Well, basically.
then when you look at the circle and the runes that surround the picture, Yurlith, it says long reign the Lord of the Hunt.
I'm gonna relay this to the others. This is Long Reign, the Lord of the Hunt.
Is that over?
I don't feel like a demon lord in Oberon would be chummy.
You
Do we-
don't?
I mean, it's a guess, but Cog is gonna look over at Rafferty as he talks for confirmation. But I just based on the way everything's went down, I don't feel like the priorities of the Fae and the priorities of demons are aligned.
I can't make any sense of this. This is very wrong. I would prefer we not leave these symbols as they are.
You suggesting we destroy them?
Deface them?
Davi, you do notice that the footprints that you had seen before in the snow all seem to stop at the edge of the bone circle.
Those footprints are all stopping right there, guys.
What does that mean?
That means I think something happens if you step in that circle.
Yeah, it means you go somewhere else if you step in the circle.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, do we want to be transported away from here? I mean,
Our chance to get out of Feywild.
I pick up a small rock and throw it in the circle.
Okay? It skitters across the snow and hangs out in the circle.
Seems safe.
I mean, I can get out of the cave, or I can get one of you guys out of the cave, but I can't get us all.
How would we get out of the cave?
Because I have a spell called Freedom of Movement.
Oh, I don't think
But
that's
it's not gonna get us all out. Get one of us.
Which is.
I just don't understand why they wouldn't have woken us if they felt the need to escape. Why
I don't
lock
think that it's that they escaped or that they didn't wake us up. I think that's them.
Quite possibly somebody came and got them and then left us too.
Why wouldn't they have taken us? Why take
And
them?
Why, if the other ones aren't breathing, why are we able to? And I mean, there's so much mystery about this thing.
Do we have other option but to go through it?
There's something up that cliff face in the pile of gold. Something magical. Several somethings magical.
Is there
I
any?
have no sense of what purpose they.
Is there any way to like climb? No, everyone
I bet
basically
someone could
revolted,
turn into
so I
a
didn't.
bird.
I didn't prepare. I haven't prepared that spell in a long time. I seem to be the only one that liked them.
Are you hungry? I think we have food.
No, I was just thinking it would be nice to try to give one of these guys a little bit of healing. Maybe see if that got him up. But I hate to keep
Which
wasting.
one?
Well, next time we rest, I can
What about
prepare that
restoration?
I'd
spell.
start with Harris just to see.
Where's
What
Harris?
about restoration as opposed
find
to
Harris?
healing? Because they're in a frozen state.
Did we
Could
find
you
Harris?
restore them?
Yeah, we found him.
found
He's-
Harris.
He looks like he's
I'll wander over to
frozen.
Harris and cast healing word on him.
Okay. You head over, touch his ice cold form and cast healing word, and unfortunately it doesn't seem to do anything.
Yeah, I think
He
it's
did.
gonna have.
But he does
She's-
have 8 hit points.
She's managed to make us waste 3 spells. If you take a notes tab, she's masterful at this crap.
We'll get him back.
Just long
Is
rest
there
again.
is there any like steps or anything up the cliff face, or
It is
like?
sheer, unnaturally sheer, just like a.
Leo, send the owl.
Oh yeah!
I've got an owl.
I snap my finger and get the owl on my shoulder.
Okay.
Pet him.
Hey, Stick. He's happy to see you.
And how tall is it? Okay.
50 feet straight up.
Wait, she had prepped that.
Yeah, I totally did. I legit looked at Cog.
Measured how tall a
I looked at Cog earlier and I said, "Is 50 feet really tall?" And he said, "Yes." I was like, "We're doing it."
That's also close enough, so I sent him up there while looking.
Okay.
Go see what's up there.
You send him up, and he kind of flies around, and there's gold. There appears to be stuff intermingled with the gold. It definitely strikes you as like a dragon's hoard. Whereas when you came in before, it was like in this one big pile. It does appear to have been spread out some. It looks like somebody has likely gone through it.
Well, that's not good.
There's money up there. We probably want to get up there.
I mean,
Does
I don't
money
think
really
gold-
matter at this point?
gold isn't of much use
wound
here,
me
but
to my soul.
gold isn't of much use on this plane. But Rafferty said
This
there are
plane
items.
is terrible, and we shouldn't stay here. So
There are other
That
things
haven't
in the
related.
with the gold. You do notice a surprising amount of silverware as you look through Stick's eyes.
somebody had a kitchen up there too.
It's very peculiar. So
That is.
are we? Is there any way to
Is there
get up
anything
there?
else? Is it just like a nook in, or is there like does it continue on, or is it just a shelf?
It looks to be like a shelf. Yeah, there are a couple of nooks and crannies up in there, just from the natural formation of the cave, but it doesn't look like there are any exits up there.
Wasn't there gold like everywhere? Is the cave itself not filled with it?
No, it's all up on that platform.
Okay.
She
So-
gonna make me burn a shapeshift to get
I
up
could
there?
burn- I
Can you
could
fly?
burn light and have me and someone else fly up there.
Well, I get mine back on a short rest, so I can
get
turn it.
mine back on a short rest, and I can see what's magical.
That's fair.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, if I turn into a spider, you can ride me up.
And then that's 3 of us. That's a lot of faith in me, though.
So
I mean-
Davi will keep kind of looking at Harris and just trying to see if she thinks that
Wake up!
she can tell anything.
The rest of you see what you can do with them. Jacob and I are going to go get the stuff from that shelf.
Let's go.
I, with my Well, hold on. Is detect magic concentration when I cast it as a ritual?
Yep.
Ritual doesn't matter.
It's not.
If it's
Is it not?
concentration without ritual, it's still concentration as a ritual.
I mean, I can cast detect magic as a ritual. So if you wanna, can I cast it on somebody else? Nope. I can cast it on
Do you have
myself.
it prepped? Do you respond to
Yes,
cast it's prepped?
I always have it. Yeah, that's like one of my defaults for keeping it prepped.
Okay, so we spend 10 more minutes while he casts detect magic as a ritual.
Yes. So I'm gonna like.
Maybe we should get up there first.
Yes.
We don't know if it's dangerous up there. Let's do that. Let's.
We know it's dangerous. Stick's up there.
Stick will
Safe.
defend us.
Maybe you should have Stick fly into the circle and see what happens.
That's not a bad idea.
That's actually a really good idea. But hold on,
That's an excellent
Alright.
idea.
there's stuff. That's really smart. Like you.
I'm also gonna stand behind somebody while we do that.
Wait until they get the stuff.
All right, I'm casting detect magic.
Okay.
Okay.
10 minutes.
10 minutes of us all picking our noses. Okay. I cast.
No,
flight.
I'm studying Harris.
Roll a medicine check for me, Dobby.
All right. I touch Cag. We are both flying.
Ooh.
So as you go and start looking him over, you know there definitely isn't. He definitely isn't breathing. You can't detect a pulse. But there's something about this that just rubs you the wrong way. You know, I mean, granted, you haven't encountered frozen people in your life before, but it just doesn't all make sense. You know, you think that there's definitely got to be something unnatural at play here. You just can't quite figure out what, though.
I'll try casting a Lesser Restoration on him,
Okay,
just to see if it does anything.
you
We're gonna have to
go.
long rest before we do.
I know.
You cast Lesser Restoration, and unfortunately, it does not do anything.
This is
Alright.
really whatever did this is way bigger than what the kind of magic that we're used to.
The only thing I could do is a Revivify, but if it's not within a minute, it wouldn't
Yeah, it's
do
been a while.
anything. So
Yeah, it's been.
I have.
Yeah.
I have my
Wrong.
theories on what did this. But anyways, Cag, we fly.
While they're
There's
getting
gonna
ready
be
to
these-
fly up, I set up the portable hole right beneath where the cliff face is. Just put just throw gold in there.
Oh my gosh.
Push it off the edge.
Okay.
So we fly up there, and Cag is looking for the
Before-
magic bits.
right before they
Okay.
fly away, Davi will cast Guidance on Kega.
Okay.
Thanks.
So Rafferty is flying up carrying Cog. Is that what's going on?
Well, he can cast it on multiple people, so we can.
Oh,
fly.
okay, okay. So you're
I
both.
cast everything as a 4th level spell, so it gets an extra person for
Okay.
each additional level.
So you are both Supermaning up to the edge of the cliff.
Oh.
Okay.
Peter Pan.
Can I turn into a bear and
Oh,
fly
even
as a
better.
bear?
Peter Panning.
Wait.
Cag, we just need you to detect the magic bits.
Yes, yes.
She figures out what loot is up here.
Okay.
Okay.
Please be a
So
bug, please be a
I've
bug.
got my. You already have a magic bow, don't you?
No, I do not.
I'm pretty sure you do.
Pretty sure I don't. I just have a
No.
longbow.
I don't know if anybody has any magical weapons.
Okay.
I thought there was
do.
some like
Yeah.
bowstring or something. I don't know. Maybe I don't remember.
Nope.
Wrong campaign.
Thinking about Critical Role.
No.
Okay. So
I've got my magic goggles on.
you guys, Kaganos and Rafferty, fly up and land on the edge of the cliff.
And
Rafferty and Stick continues to circle overhead. Rafferty, you see the glow. You know it's in.
He
you
can't see.
notice- What?
It's me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cag. You notice 3 separate glows in nearby piles, you know, and just like Leo told you through Stick, there's a really weird amount of silverware up here. Like, it looks like whatever made this horde favored silverware equally to gold.
It's a very odd dragon.
It's
So
a
you
fake
start-
dragon, okay?
Yeah, that's
They're
fair.
fabulous.
You start to kind of kick your way through and move over, and as you do, you hear something kind of off in the shadows, like over kind of in one of the little nooks and crannies. And just as you go to look over, you see this gigantic beast with like the upper body of a bull and these long horns come charging at you.
Fuck.
Fly away, fly away.
Oh, great.
So push the gold into the pit.
So
All
can
the
I?
silver and everything, just push it in there.
Yeah, I guess we did say we went to the top.
I need you to make a strength saving throw for me.
Ah, fuck.
You get
Oh,
a
dear.
add a D4. Don't forget.
Your flying speed is 60 feet. You You can all kinds of places. So even when we got up there, we had.
But
10 feet
you
of
can roll the die before or after making the ability check, so you can see your result first.
It's guidance is a 1d4.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can roll your ability check first and see how it goes before you use it.
We got debated, Cag.
Debated. All right, strength saving throw.
Yep.
Oh my god, that's such a Cag roll.
All right.
What's going on?
Whoa.
Whoa.
I'm trying to help.
All right, Guy. I'm gonna let you and Rafferty place yourselves real quick as I toss everybody else up here. No, no. Why don't people snap to the grid anymore? What's going on?
We do. It's when you first place them, they don't. They go where
First
you
place
drop
on
them.
snaps, then they snap.
All right. And you guys can place yourselves wherever you want, or what have you. Doop 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 doop. All right.
Is that everybody? Yeah.
Jackie didn't go up on the cliff face with Rafferty and.
He did not.
I could only take one person.
Oh shiz.
So you were. I mean, you can. Oh wait, let me put my D.
Yeah, the portable hole's down there.
What?
Yeah, we got to put it in here.
Tab is adding the portable hole. Oh shit.
Is it that big? I don't think it's that big.
It's 10 foot, it says.
I mean, is it huge or is it
It's large.
large? So it should be 4. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's right. That's right.
Okay. So you were
All
like
right,
looking at it all.
Tankanos, we're gonna need you to tank this sucker up.
I'm gonna fucking wrestle the shit out of this dude.
Okay. As it comes charging you, Cog, it knocks you back 5 feet,
Hmm.
and you find yourself prone.
You're still flying, Cag. By
Yeah.
the way, you can still fly.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I need us to roll initiative. Let me remember how to put that up.
Initiative button.
Can
on the
I
wall.
Where is it?
see?
Up
Where is it?
that one. No,
This
We
down.
can
No,
see
no,
this
no,
thing from down
If you,
in the.
if you roll this for the
The little time thing.
Push this
Oh,
here.
there we go. There we go. Okay.
Am I on here? I remember this.
We can see we can see this creature from the floor where we're at, right?
Depending, yeah, from where you are,
No,
you should be able to
5.
see.
They're 50 foot up. No, they don't have any angle on them.
Yeah. Well, it depends. If you guys are right by the edge, as you chose to place yourself right by the edge.
I mean, I'm gonna do some math on the.
I know, but the thing is, the cave is longer
the
than
Pythagoras
this.
does not exist.
The cave
There's
is
nothing
longer than this. It's just.
Also,
You're
where is
the
the
GM.
bone circle?
What?
Where's the bone circle?
That's not on the map. The bone circle is
Yes.
not featured in this combat section.
Okay,
Off the
I
side.
just wanted to make sure it wasn't something we needed to avoid.
No, it's like off to the left.
There is a big hole in the ground.
This is
Yeah,
called.
we're gonna avoid the hole.
This is called. I drew a map really fast thanks to the software Tab gave me. So.
It works
Okay.
pretty nice, actually.
So.
Did
Let me pull it myself.
do it.
Are we?
I should not be asking this question.
The
Do I
upload.
take damage?
I should say I
No,
was
it just
probably
knocks you
right
prone
here.
right now.
Okay.
Okay. Can I turn off all the extra crap?
Yes.
How do
What are
I
you
do
talking
that?
about?
The add-on stuff. I want mine to look like yours.
What you're interested in is the right side. That shows.
Yes, but that wasn't my question. My question was how do I make mine look like
There is
yours?
a way to turn it off. Yes.
How?
You have to wade through options right now, so it's not a good idea.
Okay, so can we do that forever in the future?
Yes.
Okay, so. Okay. All right, Leah, Eurolith, you are up first.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna hunter's mark that dude.
Okay.
Can she see him?
That's a bonus
We're
action.
going with yes because we're gonna say that you guys can step back far enough, even though I did not make the map gigantic.
Alright, let me remember how this works, because I've got...
Oh, I need to roll initiative.
Yes. Cog didn't get you all the cool markers.
Alright,
That's okay. He did give me 15 stats on my turn order thing.
We rolled very well, Cag.
Yes. What we're going to do is just
Okay.
fly away.
Yeah, we're gonna disengage and fly,
I mean, it seems like a good idea.
and
to
I
me.
will Eldritch Blast this thing as many times as needed.
I am going.
Silver Red Minotaur.
Before I do this, if I thorn whip him off the edge, is
Then you have
anyone
to
gonna be?
calculate fall damage, and you have to wait 5 minutes, but it works.
The hole is 6 feet and 10 foot deep. Would he fit in the hole?
How big is he? Let me see how big he is. I think so. Yeah, I don't see why he wouldn't.
Can we keep a minotaur in our portable hole?
I think it would suffocate.
That sounds.
Minotaur.
So
I'm
that
gonna,
sounds like a letter to the editor of Forgotten Realms Hustler.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot it with my longbow. I'm
Okay.
sorry, I was trying to figure out all the things but I can't do Hail of Thorns and Hunter's Mark at the same turn. So, alright, longbow it is.
Your Lit's formula for rolling initiative gives me a headache.
It's CAG stuff. And that's a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, yippee. And then. Let me Hunter's Mark.
You also get like a D8 or something, doesn't you? First attack.
Alright.
What?
You Gloomstalker thing, don't you get like a
Oh.
D8 on your first attack or something?
Wait, hold on. At the start of your first turn of each combat, my walking speed increases by 10 feet until the end of my turn, which doesn't matter, I'm not going to move. I can make an additional weapon attack, and if the attack, if that attack hits, then I get an extra D8. So it depends on my extra attack.
But you can shoot this guy again then.
Right, I'm fixing
You
to
can
do
shoot
that.
it 3 times.
Right, I'm fixing to shoot him the second time as my extra attack with the thing, and then
Yeah, do it.
26
Yeah.
hits,
Yep.
and then I get an extra D8, but I only get Hunter's Mark on the. No, do I get Hunter's Mark on
You get
every
it
one?
all of them.
Yep.
Yep. That sucked, man.
You got the
That was
cags. That's
rough.
okay as long as you keep hitting it.
right. Okay, there's the Hunter. Oh God, Hunter's Mark. Mine there. And then my extra attack, since I'm not going to be moving, I'm just going to do that.
Apparently, Cog touched that arrow at some point.
Apparently.
She's sensitive
20
about
hit.
that cag.
Yep.
Yes.
20 hits.
So you did 29 damage total.
And then 4 with the Hunter's Mark.
33.
That is insane.
Alright. It does not look happy.
It's got 3 arrows sticking out of it. Yeah, I mean, that'd be
Anything
sad.
else, Leah? I mean, Urlit! Ah, Urlit! Sorry, I'll get back in the habit.
Do I know what this creature is?
Do you have advantage on those checks, right?
Depends on the kind of creature it is.
Yeah.
If it's a fiend or an undead, I do.
Roll a history check with advantage.
16.
Okay, so you do know that this creature itself is not a fiend, but that it is often, as you have often heard that it is drawn to worship fiends. That minotaurs are, that they're known to worship
Should we
them.
not have an
They're
owl
like
at some point to go
acolyte.
talk to minotaurs or something? I don't know.
Like acolytes of some sort.
Yeah.
Kind of. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, that's it.
Did minotaurs
Alright.
not feature as a conversation at some point in this campaign?
Cag, how
Yes.
risky do you want to get with this?
I'm about to fly back and then thorn whip this dude.
Alright, so you're giving it an attack of opportunity?
Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna move
She's gonna crit you, dude.
back. So he gets some
Alright.
attack of opportunity as I float back away from him.
If he wants.
He doesn't have to. He can save it for Rafferty.
Okay.
He may want his reaction from something else. Yell
Oh.
loudly.
21 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay. It pulls back its great axe and goes and slashes at you for 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
That was.
And I also want you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm sorry, what?
A dexterity saving throw?
Poor K?
Yep.
Hold on.
Because she said so?
Dexterity saving throw. Yeah, that's not gonna go well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you do, and you go, and it hits you, it throws you off course just a little bit, and you end up over here floating closer to, like, Jackie.
Okay, I can deal with that.
Don't fall on me.
Yeah.
That sounded ominous.
All right, do the thing, because this will be epic if it works.
Yes. So I am going to Thorn Whip him.
Okay.
This has a range of 30 feet.
Okay.
I don't know if that hits.
That misses.
Damn it. Okay. Can I do anything with a bonus action?
I think you stay put right there, because you're going to get another turn more than likely.
Yeah.
Okay. It used its reaction, so I'm safe to just float away.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh!
Get the fuck out of there.
That's a big pile of nopes. Okay.
It looks very confused by the flying people.
Yeah, you didn't plan for that.
Until it
do I not
pulls
have-
out a great bow.
Did I not? Oh, son of a...
Did you reroll a character and forgot to take Eldritch Blast?
I have Eldritch Blast, but it's not on my sheet to do quick attacks with. Can I add that real quick? It will be a lot faster if I add that. Like, how do I
Go
do
for it.
that?
I can switch over to my GM and do it for you.
There,
Please
you
do
can.
it. Remember, I have Agonizing Blast, so it gets +4 from Charisma on each of the bolts.
Alright, stand by.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
He's gonna see all the caster secrets.
There are no
I
secrets
know.
on this map, so it's a good time. Don't look at other maps. That's the rule. The rule. Does it show you? Oh, I guess. I'm
I
curious.
bet there was like a
I don't
hidden way
trust
for
them
us
that
to
much.
climb up this thing. Like there was a hidden way for us to climb up this thing, and we just threw a wrench in it with this flying bullcrap.
If there is Leo gets up there, it's gonna be another 45 minutes of looting this place.
Alright, so do you have Eldritch Blast? Okay. And you're trying to add your charisma to the damage?
Did Cessnick disappear?
Yeah, why is he so far away right now?
I'm here.
Why is your Eldritch Blast, like, weird? Did you, like, type it in?
No.
I think Roll20 really messed with our sheets in the time we were gone.
Oh, yeah, okay, so you didn't, like, drag the spell to your... Stand by. I'm going to import the spell.
I selected it on character creation.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so you said that this Minotaur thing is not fiendish, right?
Correct.
I mean, not that it matters. I hit it all the times, but I just want to make sure. Because apparently I get a +4 to my damage rolls for fiends. Okay. I'm trying to catch up with this stuff, y'all. It's been a hot minute.
I'm so sorry I did not have this done.
It's okay.
We are too.
We're all getting back into the groove. I imagine there'll be a couple of hiccups.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
I just realized I had an interesting
Says, stop doing that.
feature that I didn't know.
I clicked the thing.
I'm still enjoying that character just gave me evasion at one point.
It's kind of epic.
For leveling
We
up to
just
7.
abandoned poor Rose. Everybody was chatting with Rose and everything, and then D&D started.
She knows.
We forgot she existed. That was so mad.
I should be good now, Ken?
What did you say, Felix?
She's
I
pretty aware of
think you're good now. I'm not sure. Take a shot at it. See how that works.
I mean, it is kind of rude.
It's on your sheet now.
I didn't mean to do it.
And a miss.
Yep, that
And
misses.
I get to go. It's 2 beams, so I get to do
Okay.
it again.
That misses.
Wow. You and me, buddy. We're in this together.
Well, I'm flying over here. I'm pretty safe. I went as far away from his axe throwing range as I could.
Why'd you have to go and say that? Maybe she didn't think of that yet.
She's smart.
He's
I
going
mean,
I'm gonna feed the cats while these grounded people figure out what they're doing.
he's gonna ground
Okay.
pound and overhead swing on somebody down there.
Dobby.
Alrighty. I am gonna cast Sacred Flame on it.
Okay.
He's gonna make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, and he fails.
Takes 9 points of damage.
All right. Anything else?
Is anybody like significantly hurt?
Leo.
Leo.
Other than Leo.
no.
Alright. No, I'm done then.
All right. Jacobus.
I have no idea.
Good talk.
I mean, I was really rooting for that thorn whip, but
Yeah, I failed you.
so climbing is half speed. Is that?
I think you need a climbing speed to climb.
I think you can. It's like you have to use like a acrobatics check or something. I think in your action to climb on if you don't have a climbing speed.
And given how sheer the cliff is, you're probably gonna need something to help you, like Leo's shoulders.
Leo's shoulder's not gonna get you.
Maybe if his hand wouldn't hurt.
Still would not help. Leo has 7 in strength. He would get you up about 6 inches while Leo crumbles to the floor.
Dobby's strong enough, but not tall enough.
Also, it's 50 feet.
Oh,
Leo's
interesting.
not that tall.
While climbing or swimming, each foot of movement costs 1 extra foot. Unless they have a climbing or swimming speed.
Okay.
But if it's sheer, I'm sure it's probably... You don't have sticky gecko hands, so...
Somebody probably has pittance or whatever. Pitons.
We
organize this.
any of that stuff that we would have had when we had starting characters, we'd lost because Keg put us in a prison. So.
That's right. I forgot.
You're welcome.
Cog ruined all these characters.
Well, no, because like we would have had climbing kits and all these things, but whatever.
All you had to do was ask the Autumn Court folks. Don't put that shit on me because you didn't think of it.
Okay. So, Jacobus, what are you up to?
Oh boy. I'm going to wait to stab it if it comes in range. Hold my turn, I guess.
Okay. Leo.
Do I have to back up to see it?
Yes. We're gonna pretend it's farther than it is.
I guess I'll back up and fireball the thing.
It's a theater of the mind. Fireball?
Bolt.
Oh.
It's here
Gold
somewhere.
goes flying everywhere.
It's like molten gold. Game of Thrones, Jim.
Alright, that hits.
Takes
Alright.
9 fire damage.
Okay. Anything else, Leo?
I'm gonna have a stick fly in and pick up a gold coin and drop it in the hole.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I gotta get a start on this looting thing.
So, the Minotaur is going to reach down and grab some metal square object, move up to the end, and chuck it at you, Kai,
And me. Because I'm closest.
because you're closest. But that is going to
Because
be
it doesn't like you.
a 15 to hit.
I think that just barely hits. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so that does a whopping 3 points of damage.
Owie.
Totally good. Same plan.
Yep.
Okay, your turn.
Was it gold?
Wow.
Because if so, Leo will start collecting it as he goes.
Okay. So, this is the same combat, so my extra stuff is only on my first turn. Yes.
Correct.
Your ambusher.
All right. So I just get two. I get 2 attacks, but my
Still have
bonus.
Hunter's Mark.
Yep, I still have Hunter's Mark going. Because that is a Is that a concentration?
Just shoot the bow. Shoot the bow.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Hold on a
Yes,
second.
it's concentration. Yes.
Yeah, so I can't do Hail of Thorns and Hunter's Mark at the same time.
Hail of Thorns
All right.
concentration.
Yep, concentration up to a minute.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot it, and that is a 19 to hit.
Hits. That hits.
All the bonuses.
6 points of damage. Woohoo!
Okay.
Leah has a
That thing's
plus.
gotta be pretty hurt by now.
She has +9 to hit. That's fucking unreal.
And then 9.
Oh yes, it's archery. That's fine.
Yeah.
So that's another 12 points to hit,
Okay.
and then that's all I can do.
Okay.
I mean,
it
yeah,
is-
another 12 points damage.
It is looking pretty hurt at this point. Cog, we are back around to you.
Thorn Whip.
Okay. Go
This
for it.
has to work.
Get him in the hole. Get him in the hole.
I wonder if my macro will work.
No waste time for your macros.
Narrator voice.
Ah!
This
Oh my god!
is.
And you have a +6 to yours.
Yeah,
And
I'm
you
I'm
still-
sucking. All right. Well, I'm gonna float a little bit more out of range.
Cog slowly drifts back with about a force of getting pinged in the head with a.
He's like, I
It's
just
over. I
imagine
take it that misses.
That does miss,
You know-
unfortunately.
like
Seriously.
doing that.
And that misses. All right,
All right,
Dobby.
let's get our shitty rolls out of the way now while this thing can't hit us.
Good to be real, guys. I didn't expect
It's
this combat to
by
last
sheer
this long.
incompetence.
Cag. You don't want this thing to hit us.
Oh, and it crit fail. No, it's got. Why am I rolling twice? It got a 4, but either way, it fails.
I think it's just automatically set to that usually.
Yeah.
Weird.
10 damage.
All right. It's huffing and puffing a bit. It's starting to looking really tired. Jacobus,
It's gonna
we're
blow
still
my
ready
house
for
down.
action.
Bardic
You know-
inspiration.
Make a sandwich, dude. Totally.
Can you throw? No, you can't throw your dagger. It's long range.
Go stand by the hole and ready your action.
What is the range on a spear, though? I wonder.
Let's find out.
Throwing's usually
Don't throw a
36.
weapon that it can pick up and throw at Cag.
20 to 60.
Please
20
do.
is
Yeah.
normal range. 60 is long range.
So disadvantage if he's 50 feet up, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Just hold your action. You're cool. You've done enough murder to this point.
Yeah.
This is totally against Jackie. So Jackie's like, I want to kill it.
I'll pick my teeth with my dagger while I wait.
Oh. Pew pew misses. Okay. my turn.
Miss.
Wow, guys, this is not good.
Okay.
Get bored of walking
Like-
off.
Shit.
Thank you, Aerolith, for showing up because the rest of us are still fucking
I'm
recovering.
just gonna, as I watch all this, I'm just gonna look and I'm just gonna like give Dobby a little side eye, like, are we carrying the whole thing or what?
I mean,
It
I
is
hit it
going to.
I'm the reason that we're not all stuck in close range with this thing.
Truth.
100%. Nobody said anything about that.
The Minotaur is actually going to retreat back to the back wall in
Oh.
its turn.
Dang it.
Yeah, you can't hit it now. You're like,
He got bored and wandered off.
How dare it do smart things?
Your turn, Yerlith.
If I move
nope.
back, can
You
I
can't-
see it at all?
Unfortunately, you can't get it now from the bottom level.
He's hiding.
Can you like half pull the bow and lob it up there?
So if I tried to take a shot, it would be a disadvantage, right?
You.
I think it would be beyond that. 'Cause
Yeah, you
full
can't.
cover.
You can't see it at all at this point. It is like backed up.
It pulled a merkin ducking behind the line of sight. So.
Okay then.
You stand still for 4 or 5 rounds. My rafter kills it.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I'm gonna ready an attack. Like,
Okay.
ready an attack for if it comes back into range of me again.
Okay. All right.
Other than that, that's my turn.
Cog.
Is it wearing armor?
No, it's not.
He was gonna heat metal.
Yep.
Is it standing on a piece of silverware?
Probably.
Standing on piles of gold.
Yes.
Caster will punish me if I try to heat up the piles of gold because all of the magic
It will
items will
melt.
be in there.
Ooh, we can make it into one big gold bar that fits in the mid. We can drain it in there.
Tag.
Yes.
Man up and hit this thing.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to move so that I'm within 30 feet of it, which is here. And then I'm going to lob
Right.
a flame at him.
As you come close, it is going to lob another metal box at you.
Matt, what? Fucking holding his...
Ooh, and that's a crit. So that's 10 points of damage.
Fucking bullshit. He hit me at my eye!
Make a concentration.
Yeah, I do have to make a concentration check.
Because you've got detect magic.
This is not how I expected this combat to go.
Did you not expect us to be fucking idiots?
No, this is genius. That would have sucked to been close quarters with you.
Oh, okay, you're good.
And to clarify, it's advantage because of Warcaster.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna produce flame
Okay.
and lob it at him. What the fuck, dude?
Misses.
Alright. Well, I moved how many feet?
Yeah, like 15, I think.
So I'm gonna move
You have 60 feet of flying speed.
60?
60,
Yes.
Oh well shit. Well, I'm moving way back here.
Now I'm running way further.
All right.
Oh yeah. Here's the thing, Kag. You don't want me to have to make a concentration save when we're flying.
Oh shit. I swoop around and I block him with my body.
Rafferty, your turn. All right,
That could be
hits.
really bad.
13
Right.
force damage. Is it
Okay.
is it dead yet?
He is huffing and puffing. He is not quite dead, but he's
Oh, wait.
almost there.
I think this doubled your charisma damage. Hold on.
No.
It's 4. I just rolled 0 plus 4.
This is 1d10 plus 4, and then it added 4 on top of
Oh
that.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You added extra one there.
So I need to fix that. Hold on.
9 it should be the one, and then
Critical miss. I am going to go 60 feet back away from this thing. I'm using all of my flying movement speed to get as far away from it as I can.
you run into wind wall and you're dead.
Asshole.
Your hand gets sheared off.
Yeah.
Okay, Davi.
Critical misses we should name in this episode on YouTube. All of them.
I will cast a healing word on Bacon.
Yaw. Gag. Gag.
Yes.
You got healed.
I got 7.
Jacobus.
Ooh, no, plus not.
How you doing?
I'm good.
He's
Alright.
taking this encounter off.
So, Casta has now figured out that if she uses range shit on us, flying range shit, we're all fucked.
Leo.
No, because
I can't see him, right?
you're
You
looking
can't
at
see him,
everything.
unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, if I can see it. The problem is now I can't see them.
Go have your owl loot some gold, dude.
I could technically drop a fireball and I would hit him, but that seems a little overkill.
Don't destroy my magic items.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll punish us for that. She's probably gonna punish us for this as it is.
The Minotaur's eating all of the magic
If I
items
was
right
really
now.
upset, there would have been 5 of them. But
So I know this is a little late to ask, but because
Yes.
I'm still learning this character again,
totally fine.
my channel divinity, my war god's blessing, that lets me give a +10 to attack roll. Does that count on spell attack rolls, or is that just
Attack roll.
So it would have counted like on Kagas and stuff?
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Well,
That's right.
I didn't know, so I'm sorry I didn't use it.
We're all getting back in the
We're gonna
groove.
kill this thing on the first turn.
Listen,
Sorry.
you've all been in cold coma because if you forgot stuff, now you have a reason.
I'm just
So-
gonna look through sticking. Reaffirm these up there.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can
it's
cast
up there.
touch attacks through him, can't you?
Yeah.
We want him to be alive.
Well, he.
Last
also
turn,
have
huh?
zero
It's
touch
a.
attacks.
It's an owl. It has flyby.
I also have but he can still throw shit at him. Also, I never put him on the map. I don't have any touch attacks.
Seriously.
Okay.
Yeah.
Leo, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. He
It's
is
the
going
Earlit
to
Show.
I take the help action to help.
I
Erlen.
can't see it.
charge forward. Once again, chuck something random at Cog, but that is only for 8, so that misses.
Yeah. Fuck you.
And
But
he's gonna
Earlith was holding her
run
attack.
Yep, I was
Okay.
holding my attack.
Then
so
you can see him.
I can see him, and I'm gonna
Please
shoot
kill
him.
him. Please kill him.
Get him.
That is a 18
That
to hit.
hits.
I just want to point out the lowest Airlith can possibly roll is a 10.
Okay.
That's 16 points of damage.
And that is enough. You hit him straight in the heart, and you watch as he stumbles forward and then just collapses off the edge, falling
Oh,
to the
I missed the
ground.
hole.
Dead.
I'm so glad that that I saved Earlith, guys. We got 10 total minutes of flight. That was at least 2 minutes. Get up here, Cag.
Yep. All right. Everyone okay down there?
30 seconds.
I check out and make sure he
Okay,
didn't fall on
push it
anyone.
Off the edge into the hole. It's right there. Into the hole.
Well, hold
On
on.
the carriage from there.
Do I see anything else hiding in the corners?
Roll a perception check.
Oh, that's, I thought we were all done with rolling.
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Have you
He
played
said
this
as we
game
played
before?
Dungeons and Dragons.
I know. I'm like,
No, it looks like you do see an Eldrin up here that's actually looks like it was killed by the Minotaur, but everything else is like there you don't see anything that's alive.
Okay. All right. I look for magic shit,
All right.
and I periodically I like throw a handful of gold over the edge.
Okay.
That's not enough. There's lots up there. I can't see it, Cog.
Okay. So as you begin going through, lots of gold. A lot of it you notice.
Worthless to us.
What's it called? Hold on, where's my thing? A lot of the coins you find are actually very old and dirty, and some of them you don't recognize them. You can't tell what the symbol is. Either it's super old or comes from a different land, or you have no idea. But you take it, maybe throw some in the hole, maybe not. Like I said, surprising amount of silverware. Looking it over, it does look to be real silver. You find several very fine hats that are very crumpled and like the feathers broken, and they've been piled under piles of gold, so they're
Is
not
it
in
magic
good shape.
hats?
These are just normal hats as you're kind of digging through to find the magic items.
I throw those over the edge too.
Okay.
It's
Um,
our session back, guys, and we already have a golden shower.
I'll start mending the hats, making the feathers not broken.
you also find a number of just fine clothes. This dragon appears to have definitely appreciated the higher class, and
It was a
it's
very fey dragon.
It
Oh
was a
man.
very fabulous dragon for sure. Finally, you come across a set of scale mail armor that is glowing that you can recognize as being magical.
Yes.
Okay, so pick that up, and I'll take that to the edge, and I will drop it, and call out.
Cag, hand it to me.
Oh,
I will
okay.
fly it down there.
Ah, very nice, very nice. So I hand that to Rafferty, and I start sifting
What?
through to find other stuff.
Okay.
Yep.
You keep going. You find a box with turquoise animal
Magic.
figures.
Turquoise what?
Animal figures.
Interesting.
Not
okay.
magical.
Not magical.
Not magical. You
Okay,
also
so I hand
find.
that off to Rafferty. Not magic.
You also find.
What animals are on? What type of animals are the little turquoise figures?
We
Fox,
don't have time for this
deer.
right now.
We're running out of time.
Is somebody writing all this down? Because I'm not.
I set the box down here and let you play with it. There you go.
You find a brass mug with a jade inlay. Very, very nice, very fancy.
Magic.
Nope, not magic.
Okay.
You come across a horn that has a lion's mouth at the like at the opening. The whole part is a lion's mouth. That is magical.
Interesting.
In the horn.
Like drinking. It's a drinking horn or like a
Like a blowing
Like-
Like
horn.
a.
like
Like a
toot
blowing horn. Like
Magic horn.
I'm sorry. Can you make that sound one more time?
Then you find some silk robes with gold embroidery.
Keep
Magical?
those.
Are these
Not magical.
Was the horn magical?
The horn was
The
magical.
horn is magical.
You find a silver necklace with a gemstone pendant. Also not magical. But you do find a wand.
Magic wand.
Magic wand. No, just a normal stick. It's a magic wand.
I found an owl.
Hey,
Alright.
Casper,
Yes.
Magic wand.
while they're doing this, Davi's going to be going over the Minotaur to try to see if there's anything that's good alchemically.
Okay.
Also-
Ooh, that's a great call. Hold on.
I love that we like completely anything that has a body. We're like, I wonder if I could drink this.
Or do something with it. Also,
So I use Mage Hand, which is not concentration, and have it just start piece by piece hauling gold and dropping it in the back.
Okay.
What were you gonna say, Leah?
no, I'm gonna.
Hold on. Oh no, I did the wrong thing.
Medium armor. Can you wear medium armor?
Nope.
No.
Hold on.
Neither can I. Oh,
No.
no, I
Yep.
I
I
can
can't.
wear. Yeah, we both can wear medium armor.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
My armor is My armor is magic though. So
What armor is
Okay.
Dobby using? Did we get you like plate or something?
yeah, she's wearing plate.
Yeah, she has some plate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did we?
Dobby, as you go and you start looking over the Minotaur, kind of check him out. Roll an Arcana check for me.
Oh, I have scale mail.
You definitely have plate.
We
Definitely
got
start
you
trying to
plate.
get you plate.
Yeah, we
I'm
got
sorry,
you
what
plate.
did you say to do, Castor?
Arcana check.
We
I also
definitely got
have
you plate.
Alchemy.
Could you
Actual
do, is that a
alchemy
thing?
rules
Is
I
that
can
a
roll.
thing? Yeah, do that then. I'm great at DMing, guys.
I mean,
It's-
you scared the crap out of me with that Minotaur.
Hey,
No, if only I knew the
Also-
rules.
Plus, how do you do this? Because
How to do what?
You click on it and then you choose which attribute, which would be
Oh,
the
shit.
basis. I think intelligence.
I guess. Probably.
that or wisdom.
What, Casa? Do you want her to use wisdom or intelligence for her?
You can use whichever you prefer. I'm cool with it.
Strength.
Definitely going for wisdom.
Slam it down.
Okay. So you look it over and can confidently say, I apologize for all the trouble, that there's nothing really that you can use.
Oh well.
but you walk away with the confidence knowing you didn't miss anything. What you do find, though, is that it has a bag attached to its hip. And you go to pull it open, and you notice that the pouch is actually made out of human face, that has had the eyes and mouth sewn shut. But you pull apart the top of its head and find 32 gold inside.
Oh god.
Don't
Oh
keep
god.
that. Don't
Oh
keep
god.
In the hole. In the hole.
What fucking?
Will chuck it into the hole.
Stop! What campaign is this?
this is the demon campaign.
The
Remember?
Feywild is a great place.
It's like
Feywild is
a baby illithid pops out the mouth.
It's like Alien.
Oh god. You said
baby
human?
elephant.
What?
You said a human?
Human.
Interesting.
Which is different because I don't think we've encountered a whole lot of humans.
I mean, like, some of the lycanthropes were humans, but
Other than that, you haven't found any humans in the Feywild. Other
That's
than
just-
yourselves.
Well, that's
no,
Well,
'cause
none of you are
that-
human.
Well,
None of us are human.
none of us are human.
Weirdos.
Tommy just screams, "Holy hammers!" Throws that thing in there.
Holy hammer.
Oh God! Don't look at that thing
for a while, Leo. That was bad.
Don't make eye contact with it.
I hope that Leo finds an especially fancy hat to wear.
He tries them on and he puts his cloak up. He just makes his cloak kind of match the hat, and then tries the next one.
I forgot
There
you
are
had a
lot of
magic
very
cloak.
fine hats.
Big.
I mean, Leo, you've been a merchant for a while. These are like top society hats.
Yeah.
I have,
Well,
a,
we're going to court, so we're gonna look the part.
I have a weird question.
Okay?
Do any of us have identify?
I don't think you did.
I do.
Rafferty took it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You didn't before.
Yeah. It's a new edition.
Okay.
This version of Rafferty is way better. But we're done up here. Let's get
Yeah,
back
that's-
down
Did
there.
you
That's-
get all the gold down?
No, we did
No.
not, but we're done.
That doesn't sound done.
Is that so? That was all the things that were
That was
glowing.
all the magic things.
All right, so we fly down before the shit runs out.
So real quick, guys, I don't have plate mail. I have scale mail.
I thought we got you. plate
Yeah,
mail.
we.
Yeah.
We
I thought you had plate.
100% got you plate mail in the autumn court when the queen was paying the
Yeah.
bills.
Because we just stocked up on everything.
Well, then I need to add that because I don't
Yeah.
have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you can just drag it
I
to
mean,
your
I
sheet
don't
from
think
the.
that you always wear it. I think
Yeah.
that, like,
Yeah, you
but
you
you
can
have
have
it.
between
Yeah.
someone because you get like disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah, I think you switched out when you were like under the swamp.
Oh wait, I do have it on my sheet. Never mind. Okay, yeah, I have it grayed out, so I have scale mail right now because of the stealth thing. I think.
Yeah.
We
Sounds right.
suck at stealth anyways. Just put the plate mail on.
I think we're gonna need the plate.
Wow.
So Dobby
I
will
said
spend some
we.
time swapping out into plate armor.
I said we, not thee. Cat, get down here before the spell.
Yep. Oh shit. Yeah, I should move my
Cog,
piece.
get back up there and get the rest of the gold.
Leo
Where are
wants
the gold at?
to go the wrong way and to loot pointless.
Leo goes and checks in the hole and see how much gold he actually got in there.
It's a lot.
Alright.
You estimate a
Somewhat
metric
satisfying.
shit ton, so
He's gonna take this
he's
whole
got
away
counted
from us.
later.
We did miss the opportunity to have a minotaur in that whole battle.
We could have
He's
carried him
still
around
there.
with us.
How's his horns look?
Well, I am
Mountable?
going to ritually
Yeah.
cast.
yes.
I'm gonna
They're not
ritually
worth
cast
anything else, Emily.
identify. Do
Okay.
I have to ritually cast this one time for object?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm starting with the horn. That's the one I'm
Okay.
most curious about.
All right. Are you guys doing anything, or are you hanging out for 30 minutes?
So
I'm
he
gonna
identified
heal
three
myself.
Three things ritual casting, so we have like 30 minutes each.
Yes. yes.
Alright. Stick flies into the circle.
So
Okay.
if I cast healing spirit, and we just like conga line through this repeatedly.
This is how
No.
rocks fall on you. I'm just telling you right now.
Okay.
Don't piss off the DM. It's like the number one rule of this game.
You fly, stick over, and have it sit down in the circle.
Wait.
What?
I
What?
want to heal.
You want to heal?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Leo just said he was flying stick. I was just listening. I'm just listening to people.
So healing
It
spirit.
wasn't
The way it
Oh.
works is if you stand inside it, it heals you.
Okay.
How does that work out of combat?
Let me look.
So
at
it
it.
Every
lasts.
6 seconds, it heals you.
It lasts a minute.
Let me look it up.
So in theory, it can heal like 66 for one person.
Hold on.
That's it.
Also, what if Leo and I hug inside the same 5-foot space?
What if you get even closer? Inside the same 5 foot
Ooh,
space.
even warmer.
I mean, okay, so I'm not okay with two people being in the 5-foot space at one time, but I am okay with it healing a total of 60. Does that make sense?
66. Okay, so then can I split that between
You and Leo?
Leo and I?
Yes, I'm cool with that.
Okay, so,
So-
Leo, you want to take like 3d6 or whatever?
Yeah, I'm like down 7.
What even? Oh, what hurt
So I
you?
whatever.
The wind.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was
Thought
my
we
first
healed that
one.
already.
Oh, son of it.
That's
No,
my
only
second
part
one.
of it.
That's my third one. What the
Oh my
shit?
God.
So
Yeah.
how did I
Yes.
get back?
I think Cag needs to uninstall all the script.
I need to
bullshit.
uninstall myself.
Yes.
I bet Roll20 built some voodoo into this shit that if you hack them, they're like.
That's terrible, dude. All
So
right,
how much did I get?
all right. So Tab gets. Roll20 is actually really laggy for me
You
right
can
now.
do it 10 times,
It's
right?
a great program, though.
If it's every 6 seconds.
It's every 6 seconds, so I can do it.
10 times for a minute.
Oh yeah, I did that math wrong. So it should be 10d6.
Okay.
Yes.
So Crawford, you got
yes.
this question apparently one on the Sage Device. It says to do it, the spirit has restored hit points a number of times equal to twice your spellcasting ability modifier. That's what it
Wait.
recommends.
Twice my spellcast ability
So if you
modifier.
have +3 wisdom, you can do it 6 times. Is what he
Okay, so I have
out of combat.
+3 wisdom. So
Okay.
let's do this.
So 6.
I'll click
He's
it.
not rolling ones though.
I don't know why it's happening.
Please.
Are you rolling D2s? What's going on?
I don't know what's going on. All right, so I can roll 6 total times.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's better.
Tab, you get the 7. Does the how much health are you missing?
I'm at 37 out of 44, so I'm like bad.
Okay, so
I'm at full health. I don't know what you're.
take
Me
the
too.
take the 7, I guess, and I'll take the.
If you're hurt more, take more.
I am hurt more, so I'll take.
Okay.
So then I'll take the 7. You
I'll
take
take
the.
2. You take the rest. There you go.
Oh god, now I have to do math. All right, I already added 4.
That's 3. You got 10.
7,
It's 10.
10. Well, I had to figure out how much I had before. Okay, so
It's weird all the engineers in this group cannot do math.
I don't do well with small math. I don't know what it is.
Casta, does Jacobus know anything about or religion and who or what they generally worship?
You can roll a history check for me.
Did Davi help?
Sure. The hair? Oh, it's because of your headphones. It's super weird over there.
You're weird.
Okay. Baphomet. You do recall doing all your demonic research in the academy that minotaurs are often drawn to the sites and worship of Baphomet.
So Leah puts on a hat with a feather in it. There's a nice feather cloak to match. Pulls up the hole, pockets it, and sends it into the.
But does he call it
Wait.
macaroni?
Do we want to wait for
Oh, that's right.
ritual cast to
Rafferty
finish?
is identifying. Okay, by now, Rafferty, you have one thing identified. You said that's the horn?
The horn.
Okay, so I am going to. Where is it?
Oh wait, I need to remove my spell slot.
No, that's fine. We'll just stick while he's busy. And, nothing bad can happen from it.
I'm going to. That should be available to you now. I don't know if it popped up for you or not. Or I can just go on and share it with everybody.
So many secrets.
Oh, okay. I didn't get it, but yeah.
I know, right?
It's in the loot section.
It should be in the gear section, yes.
Looking.
Should
Should
be
we
up
remove
at-
stuff you no longer have
Yes,
from this list before
top
it gets
of the
like
list.
5 million?
Or I can show it, and I can show it to everybody whenever, if ever, whenever you're ready. Okay, so
It's pretty awesome.
Leo, you are sending stick into the circle?
Yeah.
Okay. He goes over, flies, and sits down in the circle. Nothing seems to happen.
Oh my god, this thing can blow up for up to 6. Give this to Merkin.
I'm sorry.
It has
Can we elaborate on blow up?
It has a 20% chance for each time you use it to blow up and deal 10d6 fire damage to the person using it.
Oh shit. So we give that to Jacobus because he's fire resistant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you okay with me sharing it with the group says?
Mr. Nelson,
Yeah.
You guys go.
Giving it to Jacobus because he's less likely. Actually, he might be at his attunement cap.
He is at his attunement cap currently.
Well,
What is
I
the
have the
attunement
spell
cap?
resistance, and I will just select fire damage. Okay, so I assume that right after I do this, the stupid owl goes to the stupid circle and we all die.
the owl's in the circle, but nothing happened.
He just kind of hangs out there.
This
Does the
thing
mock ring.
is
Impressive, guys.
amazing.
This is
Okay,
Jackie A,
I'm
right?
gonna do the armor. Well, I'm gonna
Okay.
attempt to.
All right, you start working on the armor. Is anybody else up to anything?
I pull out my quarterstaff, and I kind of poke the ground next to stick inside there, without sticking my hands over the circle.
Learn my lesson.
As you start kind of poking the ground around stick, nothing, you know.
Just
it seems to be
don't
doing good.
bleed into
Okay,
the circle.
this is like
guys.
bones around in a circle, right?
Yes.
Can I like poke a bone, see if it moves?
Okay. You go to poke a bone, and it disturbs a little bit, but it seems to kind of be pulled back into the spot where it was.
That ain't good, guys.
Somebody come blow the horn on this thing.
With the way Cag rolls, that would.
Dude, what the shit is up with my rolls today?
All right, Rafferty. There is your armor. And I'll show
Well,
it to
it's
everybody.
not mine. I mean, I don't. But
I'll show it to everybody when you're ready.
it is scale mail of cold resistance, guys. It's pretty badass.
Never asked it.
Isn't Aerolith like passively resist?
I don't know which.
What
color
color are
He's
you?
got the
What?
boots.
What color are you, Aerolith?
Blue.
Purple.
I
Blue?
have lightning resistance.
Oh, well, shit. Well, maybe this would be really good for you
It
to
does
get.
give disadvantage to stealth rolls,
Yeah, it's scale mail.
but
That's pretty.
it's pretty, and it would give you resistance to cold, which is useful.
Which is useful right now, especially after the nonsense I went through in that one
Yeah.
castle.
Does the helmet have holes for horns?
If she attunes to it, it will.
Yeah, typically magic armor, if you attune to it, it fits your shape, right?
Yeah.
That's the way magic works
like
in
the-
D&D.
It's like the party of the traveling pants. It's,
Yeah.
okay, well, I'm just gonna start on the wand then.
All right.
So this door.
Yep.
Is there handles?
Nope.
That's not a door then, that's a wall.
It's just a carving in the wall.
I'm gonna poke it with my quarterstaff as well.
Nothing happens.
I'm gonna push it hard with my quarterstaff.
Nothing happens.
Is there? So there's no holes. There's no lock. Like, there's no handle.
Roll.
It did not glow magic when I had detect magic.
Hey
on it.
Jacobus,
Yep.
What am I rolling?
did you bleed on one of these earlier and something opened?
No, this is the other
Got it.
campaign.
No, it's this one.
Am I
Why
supposed
don't
to roll
you
something?
bleed on this one?
You're gonna,
Wait. Do we want to bleed on the door? I mean, I'm just gonna
I
say.
keep this wand.
Okay. Do you want me to show it to everybody, or you can hold on to it?
Yeah, I'm comfortable sharing it.
Okay.
I'm trying to earn these fools' trust.
Just checking.
And pop.
Does it work if you say that out loud?
Yeah, I know, right? Jesus.
I'm being
He's gonna scare me.
forthcoming.
Interesting.
maybe try using it over by this carving here.
That is exactly what I'm gonna do.
So nobody's bleeding on the door? I thought it was a solid idea, guys.
I have a quick question. How do I get this armor added to my sheet? I know I can't attune to it right now, probably.
Scale mail to it.
How?
The eye.
If you hit the letter I is italicized with the circle
Listen.
around it.
Understand how to do. Oh, I know why I can't do that with
It's
the.
the third from the left.
Would you shush a minute? Okay.
There's actually a scale mail of cold resistance on the thing.
Item? Is it under items?
If you
If you search.
you're under
for
the
scale-
I and you just type scale.
Oops. Oh, I've done it now.
You just type scale.
Davi,
Yeah.
you want to bleed on this door?
No.
I mean,
Nobody gonna bleed on this door.
Does the Minotaur have anything else on him or any symbols or anything?
Nope.
Leo goes over, he takes little handkerchiefs out of his pocket, and he smears some of the Minotaur blood on it, and then he goes over to the door and smears it on it.
Alright, you go over and you wipe it across the door. You leave a blood smudge on the wall. Nothing happens.
Jacob says, I think it really has to be your blood.
Leo is like a single-minded individual. I'm going to use the Wand of Secrets standing near the circle and near the door.
Okay.
So how do I take the studded leather armor out of my equipped equipment?
So if you
He has to disable it.
if you go to your equipment,
Yeah.
you see that when you hover your mouse over, there's like a little eye that appears in the bottom left or bottom right of the items row.
Letter.
Click on that.
Letter I.
Yep, got it.
You unclick
House has
equipped,
letters.
and then click
Got it.
on your new armor.
Yep, got it.
Alright, Rafferty, as you go over and use the wand near the door, nothing new shows up.
What the shit?
Well, guys,
I'm gonna drag the Minotaur body over to the circle
Okay?
and drag it into the middle.
Alright, so you take...
Stick moves.
stick is... So stick in the circle or out of the circle?
But he's not under the Minotaur.
did you say drag it or push it into the circle, Jacob? This is very clearly about how you're going to describe
Definitely said dragged it.
Okay. So,
Oh
the
shit!
stuff is coming out.
who is in the circle?
Well, the Minotaur,
The Minotaur?
Jacobus.
Stick? Is Jacobus in the circle?
How big is the circle?
It's...
Yeah, I mean he's dragging it.
Yeah, it's about 10 feet. You can squeeze some people in there. Okay,
Radius.
so Jacobus, I need you to read a PM that I'm sending your way before we
Oh
continue.
man.
Doop, 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 doop. Okay. Okay. Just let me know when you're good to go.
Just gonna make it red.
That's not 10 feet. That's like
10-foot radius.
That's fine.
radius.
I have a question while we're
Is it diagonal radius or straight radius?
The way
Whatever.
radius works, it. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Okay.
Okay.
who's wearing the amulet of proof against detection?
That would be me.
Jacobus.
Jacobus.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Guys, come
Hold on.
into the circle.
hold on, listen. As Jacobus steps into the circle, you guys watch as he is immediately transformed into a fox. Go. One skull lights up and turns red.
Jacobus.
Go, Jacobus. No, you can still talk. You can still talk. A talking fox.
Yeah,
Jacobus
animals
assumes
talk
he
in
can't
the
talk. It makes
Feywild,
no sense
remember?
anyway.
Jackie, why don't you come
The second skull lights up.
You should. A second skull lights
The
up.
second skull
How
lights
many
up.
skulls are there?
There are 5. 2 are lighting up.
Get into the circle before those go off. Get into
Third skull lights up.
Wait,
Try to step out.
Rafferty
Wait,
gets into the
circle.
circle.
Leo. What? Wait, stop. Stop.
In the circle.
You do not
I'm
have
gonna jump into the circle because Jackie said to.
Are you serious
Third
right
skull
now?
lights up.
Are we serious?
In the circle.
Leo? Leo, are you in?
Yeah, I'm in the circle. Well, I have to actually move
Alright.
myself on a map now that we already established was nowhere near this door.
Goodbye, Cag. Enjoy.
Fuck.
the ride below.
Fuck, this is stupid. This is stupid. Of all the things that we've
Four skulls
done,
lighting
this
up.
is
All right,
stupid.
5 skulls lined up. All right, guys. So,
I can't handle this. This is too much. I want to go back to Ador.
you guys watch, and as each of your friends jumps into the circle, you watch as they turn into a rabbit, a badger, a deer, and as you do, you know why Jacobus was telling you to get in the circle. You are pumped. You don't know where you're going, but this is going to be the best adventure you have ever been on, and you are
damn it.
extremely
Next
excited.
up, we're gonna need specifics of who is what here.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
let's
mean,
see.
I'm all
Jacobus
for
is a
this.
fox, Rafferty is a rabbit, Leo is a badger, Urlith is a deer, and Kai, because he came in last, is a hog.
What was Davi?
Davi Oh, do I only have 5? Okay. Dobby is a woodpecker. So,
Go over to Leo and start going peck, 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 peck,
okay.
I
So.
smack Davy out of the circle.
As you guys, as the fifth skull lights up, you feel a force behind your navel that yanks you forward. There's a flash of bright red light that leaves you momentarily blinded. The air around you begins to feel dark, feel humid and damp. This new place, wherever it is flooded with repugnant smells of defecation, death, and decay. Rubbing your eyes and squinting, you realize that you're at the end of a long stone hallway about 10 feet wide. And echoing down the chamber, you hear a distant, desperate sob.
Okay, but I think we jump in the shark here.
Oh,
Am I a badger on that?
you're,
Or 2 feet?
you're all people now. You're back to yourselves.
Oh, we don't get to stay animals?
You did not.
Opportunity
I was looking
lost.
forward to
Are we still in the Feywild, or are we in
dungeon running.
I mean, is it stone hallway like it's on fire and there's people like on pikes on it, or is it just like a stone hallway?
Where you are right now, it is dark. There is no light. It's very it doesn't look natural. It definitely looks man-made. It's about 20 feet high where you are, and well, 20. Hold on.
This room is 20
Your
is
ceiling is
almost 20 foot tall.
This isn't 20 feet. This is 10 feet tall, right?
You do not have a 20-foot tall ceiling. I can guarantee you 100%
This
you
is
do not
gonna
have a
be
20-foot tall
Typical
ceiling.
house, about 8 feet
A
tall.
regular
Yeah.
is 8 feet.
No, this room is double.
I think ours is 11. I'm pretty
It's
sure our
not-
office
it
is
cannot
11 feet
possibly
tall.
be double. Turn the camera up.
I'm pretty sure it's 11 feet tall.
Okay, you have like a between 10 and 12-foot ceiling.
Yes. See, this is what. See, it's not just me. Okay, so we're gonna go with 30 feet high. 30 feet high.
I don't get a tape measure.
Stop it! No, focus.
Sorry.
Focus. Control your ADD. 10 feet wide. There's a brick wall behind, or a stone wall behind you.
Is this a good time to take a quick break?
Yes, I have to
Sure.
pee.
It's totally yes.
Well,
And I'm out
I
of
have
whiskey.
a quick question.
Okay,
Whoop,
I
you
have
take a
so
picture of
many questions right now.
wait, can I ask one quick question
Go for it.
before we do that? So apparently my wanderer feature from my background means that I have an excellent memory for maps and geography, terrain, settlement stuff.
Okay.
Can I tell what plane I'm on?
Only if you've been there.
Okay.
So
So, but can I tell if this is a plane I've been on before?
I don't know that you can tell the plane. I mean, it's not like you know anything about where you are other than you're in a stone hallway.
I think you can definitively say that you've not been in that stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I think
I
that if
just
you were.
wondered because I'm not sure.
I think
never
if-
even realized I had this.
I think if you
so-
were like in the material plane and you were dropped down somewhere, you could look around and kind of tell by geography, be like, I think we're south of the equator. But given that it's just a stone hallway, I don't think you can derive much from that.
Okay.
Don't
No
make
problem.
us leave the Feywild. Don't make us leave the Feywild.
We're going to Shadowfell now.
Lord. Yeah, right?
Okay.
Okay, what is
alright.
it? We're doing break?
Potty break.
Potty break.
We'll see you guys in a minute. There we go. Okay, so I have a confession. I never thought you would all get in the circle. Like,
How ruined are we?
I mean, you'll find out. But like the minute everybody started getting that circle, I was like, holy shit, they're all getting in the circle.
What did you tell Jacobus that made him so excited? For us to do it?
So, out of curiosity,
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure we're in the abyss, but what does Jacobus think?
I don't know. Let me see. You can roll a history or arcana
I
check.
regret everything. There's zero reason why Lear won't be able to just pull me back, guys. He retrieved me from the prime material plane already.
This definitely has some abyssal feel to you, Jacobus.
What's going on?
Jacobus thinks you might be in the abyss.
Cool. It's a new plane.
So, when I went to get another beer, Rose and Jude asked me if my friends jumped into the circle.
How did I know?
Because he was yelling.
When I told them that you guys all joined me, they both shook their head and said they wouldn't have.
I was telling Felix, I was really surprised you all got in the circle.
We trust Jacobus. This was our first mistake.
I cannot believe we did that.
I have a sheet-related question. Am I supposed to have inspiration?
I think we got inspiration last game.
Murder? You can keep it.
I have one too, so.
Okay.
Go for it.
Can we retcon getting into the circle?
Do you want to walk out through the wind wall instead?
I think there was another way out of there, and
Nope.
this is bad.
We stayed in the middle here. Can we go back to discuss how the Minotaur got up on a 50-foot cliff shelf?
It's a very talented Minotaur.
Hey, at least we didn't burn all the magic items this time.
This is true.
There is that, yeah.
Oh man, guys.
Well, did all this go in the bag of holding? Did you throw it in a portable hole? What did we do with all the stuff?
Did we?
Who has what?
You didn't leave the portable hole, did you?
No, I picked it up.
Okay.
Simply said that.
That would have been par for the course.
Well, at least gold is more valuable in this plane.
I'm pretty sure human flesh is just as valuable as that.
Who took the scale mail? Irlith.
Eolith was wearing it.
And Rafferty took the... No, Jacobus took the horn. Right? Who took the horn?
Jacobus has it. Can he even use it? Does he need to?
It requires.
He has to attune to it.
Yeah.
Do we have a new map?
I'm working on trying to
I'm
get you.
throwing all this random loot in the bag of holding, I guess.
I have an able.
And Rafferty has the wand. Why is Rafferty not on this list? Okay, so that's Nika. Because it's poorly updated.
Okay.
Are y'all talking to each other? No, I hear.
No, we are maintaining the notes that nobody else does.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had those.
You also literally have a
Does that
notebook
show
I
up
bought
for
you
you?
for Dobby.
Okay. So pretend all these weird shapes aren't on these walls because I could not find a good labyrinth picture. So
This feels like Stargate.
it's just stone. Shh. It's
Okay,
just stone. Just stone walls.
Wow, I felt like I was rushing to get back, and everybody's like here.
Casta, you are evil. You are evil.
She tries to pass herself off as this sweet person. I live with this person. I just want you to know that.
I'm a nice person.
We're in the Minotaur's labyrinth.
We don't have a fire elemental orb anymore, right?
No, I was just thinking we should delete that. I used it. Unless it was,
Oh,
I
there we
assume it was
go.
only one time.
Oh.
Because otherwise I'm going to throw in fire elements with a lot of things.
I thought it was just a one-time thing. Oh, no.
I mean, I feel like it would have to be a one-time thing because it was actually holding the elemental in the gem, right?
Yeah, you had to shatter it to.
Yeah. Level 0.
I know. Listen. I would like edit it and stuff, but time. Maybe by next time it'll be ready.
So okay, guys, there's multiple levels here.
This is now roguelike.
Might
Did I
as
miss
well be.
anything, or did we not start back yet?
We're in the abyss.
Oh, we are in the abyss? How did we figure that out?
I don't know. I missed that part.
Is there any kind of writing or anything on the walls?
Nope.
There's a. Oh shit! Yeah, I don't want to do that.
What?
Just gonna say there are a bunch of rings of resistance in the bag of holding, but they make you vulnerable to the opposite resistance.
That's why nobody's wearing them.
They're so useful.
So if I wear the ring of fire resistance and the ring of cold resistance, does the vulnerability cancel out?
And so does the benefit.
Ah.
Try to be a smart player. So what I was telling people, Leah, is that I was very surprised you all got in the circle.
Well, I mean, Jackie said to get in the circle.
I know.
So
You
Iris
guys,
was like, okay, I'm going.
you guys have come so far as a team. I was like, there's no way.
Jeez.
Maybe two
So
people.
if we got all left, Jacob is there, would he have gone by himself?
So,
Well, the
Kaz,
thing is,
I've never critiqued your DMing, but you literally built in a button that would destroy all of your prep.
Well, okay, so it would have worked either way. I was prepared for either way, but I was like, okay, so like I'm pretty sure at least one person's gonna go alone, and then everybody at certain points gonna be like, okay, well, you know, we gotta go too. But I never expected everybody to go on the first try. I am surprised and impressed. So good teamwork.
well, I will say that I've spent a fair amount of time thinking about it, and realistically, since Irlith doesn't actually see herself as the leader of this group, she would naturally consider Jackie the leader. So she would have done that.
That's not a good idea.
Yeah, he definitely ate somebody's heart. I wouldn't go with that.
She knows that, and she's okay with it.
That's a
So,
problem.
I mean, you know.
That makes Aerolith more sketchy.
It's because you're playing your other sociopath character.
Yes.
No, this character is more actually than
Yeah,
Alex.
that's-
Alex is not.
I'm
a
pretty sure it's
sociopath.
like a binary setting. I don't think it's a.
No,
a scale.
Alex is not a sociopath, y'all.
So Alex is you're just sociopathier.
No, Aerolith is sociopathier.
Oh, okay.
The sociopathiest.
Just more so.
Yeah.
More
Okay.
so, yeah. I mean, I don't think either one of them are actually true sociopaths, but Irlith is definitely not
Just wannabe.
squeamish about stuff. Like she's pretty. I mean, she is also not human, so you have to take that into consideration as well.
So you said there was a 10-foot hallway? Why is
10 foot
Leah's
wide.
camera face into a ceiling or something, by the way?
Okay.
Yeah. Are we good? Like.
Yep. I think so.
I immediately sent the stick down somewhere.
Okay.
I call stick. I assume I'll see if stick comes when I call on him. What's that start with?
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure he does, right? I think he can do pretty much
I can
anywhere.
just dismiss him and summon him again. You know, it's
Yeah.
an action.
So that should. Yeah. I don't think there's any reason why
Unless
he
there's something
wouldn't.
weird going on.
No. He should be able to come do pretty easy.
Okay. And after I summon a stick, I cast prestidigitation to make some sparks just randomly fly from my hand, just to make sure magic works, because
Magic
that's the
does
level we're
work.
on now.
Magic does work.
And then I send Stick down the hallway to look over.
Okay. So the hallway is dark. So how are we doing on dark vision, guys? And what's Stick's dark vision?
I can see.
I have dark
I can
vision.
see.
Okay.
I think we all have dark vision.
Okay,
Except,
I think so too.
yeah, Rafferty does too. Sasnang was the only one that didn't have it.
Irlith didn't have it
We drowned him in
before.
I didn't have it
How
either,
does
but I do
Leo
now.
have it?
He's half elf.
Okay.
None of us are human, and I did not have dark vision, but now I do because I'm a gloop stalker. Not only that, creatures that rely on dark vision are disadvantaged at seeing me, I think. Or I'm invisible, so they can't even see me.
If you're in dim light or dark light or something. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So.
Owl has dark vision 120 feet.
Okay. So you start sending Stick down. And this chamber hallway seems to go on for several hundred feet. He gets out of the 100-foot range. Do you want him to keep going or come back?
Come back.
Okay. So it goes down
So
100 feet.
it's just a straight hallway straight down.
So far, it's just a straight hallway. Within 100, like going 100 feet, it seems to keep just going
So
on straight.
here's my take, guys. Long live the Lord of the Hunt. We are now in the hunting grounds. We are game for sport.
Right around that time, echoing down the chamber,
a-
you do hear a blood-curdling scream.
I would like to point out we did all turn into prey animals, didn't we?
Yep.
Yep.
Badgers are pretty ferocious.
I mean, foxes are.
Woodpeckers are questionable, but I definitely only had 5 animals written down. We're gonna call it a prey animal.
I mean, but foxes are typically hunted, so we were all prey animals.
You were. I was a badger.
So Rafferty's theory has legs.
Yeah, I think that's a really, really intelligent point to make.
Well, everyone's.
Are we against the? We're like the end of this hallway.
Yes, you're
Starts
the.
where we are.
We
Yeah,
should
that-
Is there a way to
probably.
get back? So now I don't know how useful this is because I know literally nothing about it, but we heard something, right? We heard some noise.
You heard some whimpering before, then you heard a scream.
Is it?
So
Is the crying gone?
The crying is gone.
We assumed that everyone else left at once, but what if they woke up bit by bit and all made the same mistake we did and stepped into the circle?
I mean, you say
I don't
mistake.
know that it's a mistake.
And we don't know that they weren't drawn. I mean,
Also, if
perhaps
he's Lord
they
of the
were.
Hunt, this is a straight 400-foot hallway. He's probably bad at it. This is not much hunting required.
Well, I'm guessing that what you see and what actually is may be different. Can we touch some of the walls that are nearby
Sure.
and see if they seem free or if they are?
I got 2 charges left on this wand.
Roll an investigation check for me.
18.
It's a solid stone wall.
Okay. And you said there's no writing, nothing, no
Nothing.
features, nothing.
Nope, not where you are.
I mean, I feel like whatever got whoever the unfortunate soul is down the hallway, we should probably figure out somewhere to go that isn't a dead end. We should start
Let's
moving.
Important question.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't remember. Is Coxie a werewolf?
Yes. Oh, wait.
He's partial,
Actually,
right?
no. Cog is no longer a werewolf.
Oh shit.
Is Cog
Oh
naked?
boy.
No, I keep my clothes.
Good call, Leo.
Are they ripped up Hulk style?
Only in the crotchal region.
Oh god. I forgot this was that character.
Yeah, let's make
Son
it
of a
big,
bitch.
guys.
Yeah, character.
Are there any footprints here?
I forgot that
Not
this
where
was
you are.
Saga.
Let's imagine if Kaga was the first one to step in the circle. I bet the private message to him would have been, "There are strangers for you to talk to."
Guys, come on, let's do this.
Okay, so
let's assume we're all being hunted for sport and we're all gonna die horribly. What are the options, like, for and against? We can stay here or we can move on, right?
I'm gonna look at Jackie and I'm gonna say, do you have any insight on this situation?
He's going to turn his Adder of Strife into a dagger and say, let's start. He's going to start walking.
I'm gonna follow.
Are we? And Kag is gonna follow after Jacobus, and as he replies to Leo, it's like, are you suggesting that we sit here and wait?
No, but we were discussing, like, this is terrible. We're in an unknown location. We already know nothing what's going on. We've been hunted since we got to the Feywild, because that place sucks.
Sorry.
I
mean,
suspect
we've
that
got to go
we're-
back.
I suspect that we're in the abyss and that our exit out of here is a direct confrontation with the Lord of the Hunt.
I mean, at least there's walls and sides here. I feel a little bit safer than...
But correct me if I'm wrong, isn't Lord of the Hunt Fey?
Depends on who you're asking, I imagine. I don't think he lives here. I don't think the Fey Lord of the Hunt lives here.
That's what I'm saying. So what makes
There's
us
probably
think
more
that
than
we're
one.
in the abyss? What if we're in the Feydark again?
What was the
Feydark's on a different plane.
No, Feydark's the same plane as the Feywild.
We didn't necessarily change planes, though. We don't know that yet.
Well, wherever we are, we're not in the Winter Court anymore because I
Been in
unshifted.
the Feydark, right?
Right,
Yes.
we have been in the Feydark
your
a
microphone
little
down.
bit.
Alright.
It's a theory, but I mean, standing still and discussing it at great
Oh
length.
no, I don't think we should
We're
stand
walking, talking,
still.
we're walking,
We're
talking.
walking and
Sorry.
talking.
This is what.
Yes, Dobby.
Casta, as we're walking along, Davi's just gonna kind of study the stonework. You said it was worked stone.
Yes.
Here's-
Yes.
She's gonna kind of study it to see if she can get any insight on it.
Okay. Roll an investigation check with advantage for me.
Well, I have stone cunning,
Okay.
which whenever you make an intelligence history check related to the origin of stonework, you're considered proficient in the history skill and add double your proficiency bonus.
Okay. Go for it.
Great.
This better be a good roll.
Nice.
So it's that
Yeah.
plus an extra 4.
So you
So
go
26.
and you run your hand over this wall and you start trying to figure out. I mean, this is just impeccable craftsmanship, and you start going, "What could have made this?" It is just so incredibly smooth. It's almost like it was naturally formed, but you know that stone doesn't form like this smooth naturally, and you can only assume that something. You don't think this was done with tools, maybe magic, but there's definitely something at play here. This is beyond any craftsmanship you have ever witnessed.
I'll relay that to the group as I'm walking along.
Yeah, the more I think about this, I'm not sure that we are in the abyss, but I mean, I have no way to know that for sure until we get some more clues.
Well, we're not in the Feywild. Our dear wolfish friend here would be a bit fuzzier.
Well, it's not necessarily the Feywild. We're not in the Winter Court anymore.
Right,
It was when we entered the Winter Court that I was forced to change.
right.
Right about this time, you guys come up on a headless, butchered corpse. The abdomen has been ripped open, and as though whatever creature had come along had feasted upon its entrails.
Are we still in,
What
like, a
kind
straight
of-
hallway?
Yes.
What kind of creature?
Roll a medicine check for me.
Can I do it too?
Sure.
It's dead, guys.
20.
Okay. It looks, from looking at the bone structure and everything, I mean, it is really ripped apart. You can't be sure if it was an Eladrin or an elf. It's kind of hard to tell because it's missing so much. But it does appear
Okay.
to have been a humanoid of some sort, and just the fragileness of the bone suggests to you that it was one of those, finer races.
Okay.
More evolved.
No, just like, I went frail, Cog, half elf, frail.
Frail.
And recently
Kinda like
killed.
Leo.
Yes.
Like, is he still warm? Or her?
No, it's definitely turning cold, but the blood is still, it's kind of coagulating, but it's not, it's pretty recent.
Do we
It's
see
not.
any trails leading away from this?
Yes, there are footprints that continue down the hall. They are, roll a nature check for me. Okay, they're hoof prints.
keep going, I think.
Keep
Yep.
moving. Can we hear anything down the hallway?
Every now and then you can hear somewhere off in the distance the echo of footprints. You can hear, a grunt, some movement. But with the way it's echoing, it's really hard to tell where anything's coming from.
But there's no choice about which direction we go.
You have to keep going, yeah.
Let's keep going.
How tall is the ceiling?
Yeah.
The ceiling is 30 feet tall.
And we can. Okay, so. And it's completely dark in this hallway?
Yes.
So everything's in grayscale to us.
Yes.
Alright, I guess we keep moving. We moved 100 feet so far.
During your talk, you've gone about 200.
Should we be, keeping track of this shit, guys?
Well, it's a straight hallway at this point.
Well, I just don't know if, I should be, drawing shit.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll remember where we're at and when we come back. So, I mean, I could get us back to where we started from if we needed to.
Okay.
I
So
make
we just-
a stick kind of fly like 60, 70 feet in front of
Okay.
whoever's in front.
Because I'm really good at that, y'all. I'm really good at
Hang out.
recalling terrain and
Yes, this is-
all
this
this
is
other
certainly
stuff
stone
that I
hallway.
had no idea. I can recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around me.
Yeah,
so,
but this is a magical...
There is literally no features.
well, but the hall, we'll know the hall. So
Okay, so you guys keep going?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep
guys-
an eye on the footprints.
You guys continue to walk. At a certain point, the blood kind of, you watch as they slowly dissipate, as the blood wears off and the hoof prints disappear. You guys keep going for 300, 400, 500 feet. Finally, around 600 feet, the hallway continues straight and breaks off to the right.
So half of us goes left, half of us goes right.
Don't split the party. It's the reason I went in the circle.
not here anyway. Not where we don't know where we're at.
Do I made it and say, do we make the maze thing where you just make right turns the whole time?
Can I see anything down the right hallway?
Roll a perception check for me.
Gladly.
Oh, nice. That's the first time that's ever happened.
Okay, there we go.
Yay.
Okay, let me double check something real quick.
This is what 5 months off to rest your eyes can do.
Who knows how long we were sleeping?
Okay. So Jacob, as you
Jacob
look
certainly did not have +3 before.
as you look down
Yeah.
this hall,
Oh,
you
interesting.
can't quite make out what it is, but there does seem to be movement down there.
Can I smell anything?
Smell anything? I mean, you're a person now. Do you get
I think
advantage?
it counts. I think the lycanthropy. I think
Okay,
you get
sure.
that. I mean, I don't know. It's your
roll-
call. It's your campaign.
Roll a perception check for me. There's something bestial. You definitely smell like this kind of musky, almost like wet fur kind of smell.
Okay. Is there blood on it?
Yes.
Okay. Whatever killed what was down the hallway is now down to the right.
Okay, so quick comment to Casta, just so that you know.
Okay.
I actually see normally in darkness up to 120 feet.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, we know that guy's to the right. We either go straight or we go after it.
I think we go after it. I don't want it sneaking up on us.
Are we sure we
Yeah,
want to pick a fight in here? We don't know what that is. And whatever it is, it's definitely a creature. It's not humanoid.
Well,
Just based on what I can smell of it.
Rather fight
that's a
it
handy
here on
trick,
our
by
terms.
the way.
Well, I guess having fur has some side advantages.
I would have warned you, but I didn't have time. Okay, so, I mean, I think we should keep going forward. It doesn't seem like, it's a good idea to just stop here, and I don't want to be caught unawares. Better the enemy you can see.
So straight or right? What do you think?
wherever the direction that we were debating.
I think we're debating two
I don't
directions.
know if I follow that. Yeah.
The creature is to the right.
Yeah, to the right. That's
You wanna
the
go
one that
after him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say we go face it now, on our terms.
Agree.
Plus,
Alright.
it's early yet, so we'll probably be able to get through the combat tonight.
XP doesn't count in this campaign.
Sure does. You have to make it
Yeah.
out to level.
You have to survive.
Since we just hit level 7, though, I think the chances of us leveling tonight are not good.
No. I thought we leveled a while ago, didn't we?
Nope.
No.
No, this is our first session since we
No,
went to
we had
level
it last
7.
time. There's like a second one.
No, regardless, it'll be a while, I think. Alright, I guess we're going after this thing.
Okay. So you guys start heading down the hallway?
I didn't pour enough whiskey for this.
What's your marching order?
I'm second to the last.
I'll go for.
Avi will be up front.
I'll be,
Okay.
I guess, behind Jacobus and Tavi.
So we got
I am
Jacobus,
gonna...
Davi. Jacobus, Davi, Cog.
I'll be closer to the front than...
Okay, Cog and Eurolith.
I wish I had more buff spells.
And then we'll put Rafferty
I'm,
and Leo in the back.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
I'm in
Alright.
front of Leo. Leo's all the way in.
Nope, I already claimed second to last.
Okay, in the back. I know how it's gonna be.
Okay. Oh wait, that's 2 Leos. Hold on. 1 too many Leos.
Guess mirror image.
Okay.
Where are we?
Hold on. Hold on. I gotta get you all arranged. Oh man. There we go.
This 3D
Okay. So
map thing is just...
as you guys walk on down, up near the other, at the, I guess at the corner point of the hallway, it goes down about 200 feet, and then over in the corner, there's this gigantic fur-covered beast of some sort. And as you guys just all walk down, it kind of lifts up its head and turns around to see you. We'll move you onto the map,
Oh no.
and we're gonna need to roll initiative.
The fuck is that?
Okay.
Is, it,
Well,
Do I
that
know what
looks
that is?
horrible.
is that a minotaur? That's a minotaur.
Do I know what that
Oh
is?
wait, let me clear this.
I think it's
Monitor.
just a minotaur.
All turns clear.
That's not like
Okay,
just a minotaur.
there we go.
Oh, but you rolled so nice. Okay, good.
Ooh! Ooh, that's terrible.
Don't you roll with
It's
advantage
better
or some
than a
shit?
6.
No, I mean, that
I
is
think
with
it's still
my-
better than a 6. All you have to do is beat a 6, guys.
That is the... But you fixed my initiative so that it rolls with whatever bonuses I'm supposed to get.
We all beat 6.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Good.
That's with advantage.
Ooh.
It's not easy to tell anymore.
Ba-dum-bum-bum. So I can't know what it is.
Oh, you do recognize. Wait. You. No, you don't know what it is.
Even though she has, it's one of her favorite enemies.
Yeah, it's fiends and
Undead.
Undead.
You do not recognize this creature.
Okay, so this is not fiendish and not undead. Alrighty.
I feel like this token is very censored.
Alright, Cag told us he's gonna be a decent tank now. Let's see if he can.
Well,
I think Cog specifically said he wasn't gonna tank.
I said I'm going to try to support the team rather than be a striker.
That makes Rafferty the main tank.
It's plate mail wearing Worf, the main tank.
Okay, Jacobus, you are up
Plate
first.
mail. Oh yeah, I thought
This
you said
thing-
plate mail wearing orc.
Its
and I was like,
maw and claws covered in blood, its horns bloody turns and lifts to look at you. Its massive body fills the whole width of the hall.
Is it too late to go the other way?
Run!
Oh no.
well, this is a.
Is it about to charge us?
He's gonna run right through us, just rugby its way through and we all die.
This is a really tight space.
It really is.
Jacobus, remember that thing I was telling you I could do to you that would be awesome?
Yeah.
This
Survive a round.
real quick note, guys. This hallway over here does continue on. I didn't draw in the massive labyrinth for the battle, but
Both of them.
Note she said massive.
not behind him, but down the way you guys came, like back behind Rafferty, and this one over here.
So he's just kind of chilling in a corner here.
Yeah,
He's
pretty
got a
much.
little
This
alcove.
little dead end.
Okay.
Is he surprised to see us?
He looks excited to see you. Very happy. He's glad you're
Oh
back.
boy.
All right. I
He
am
looks
going.
happy to see us, y'all. This does not bode well.
Just keep rolling that bow the way you were rolling it against the Minotaur.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to use my bonus action to dash.
Okay.
When I get to about here, I'm going to do bolts from the grave.
Okay.
Does 25 hit?
25 does hit.
Thank gosh.
The sneak attack does not apply.
Okay.
It's in place of my sneak attack. Dude.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move up there. And actually, I need. Okay, I'm going to use my action to try to hit it with the dagger, I guess.
Okay.
Some people did some interesting rerolls.
That hits.
I didn't actually change anything in the end.
Sneak
Yeah.
attack also doesn't apply there either.
Okay.
Because I've already hit it with that bolt from the grave.
All right. Anything else, Jacobus?
That is it.
All right, Leo, we're on to you.
Oh shit.
Can you let the cat out?
Can I let him out?
Yeah. He's very sad.
Guess I should fireball.
I want to come right back in.
Exactly.
Hey, he wanted in just a minute ago.
He's. No, he's just standing in the doorway.
Wanted to come in to use the box and eat, and now he's going back out.
I'm just gonna dump a guiding bolt into this guy.
Okay. Alright. That hits. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. That misses. I apologize.
I'm gonna use this thing.
Whoa.
Add 4 to it.
Still misses.
Whoa.
17
shit.
misses. Ouch.
Wow. Ouchie.
Well, Cass is ending this campaign by murdering us all.
I'm gonna take a step back.
Okay. Alright. Rafferty.
Tag, can
Yep.
you do a lot of damage if you have advantage on attacks?
That would be Leah.
Leah, I'm gonna ask you to please not screw this up.
I mean, giving me advantage on attacks is a pretty good bet at this point.
Also, Leah doesn't need advantage attacks.
That's true. She has like plus
Yeah.
18 to hit or something ridiculous. Plus 9.
Plus 9.
I touch Leah, and I cast a greater invisibility.
Oh.
Oh shit.
What the hell does that do?
Okay.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
That does
Yeah.
not break when you attack. Have fun.
Nice.
Oh, so what?
You're about to fuck some
You
shit
have
up.
advantage. It can't see you. Okay, so every attack roll you make with advantage. You know what?
Awesome.
Anything else, Rafferty?
I am likewise gonna step back.
Okay. You're like.
Okay, I am going to bonus action Tail of Thorns. And then I forget what that does, but hold on just a second. Ooh, poo, poo, poo,
Usually you know
poo.
that before you cast it, but
Yeah, no, I gotta remind. I want to cast it. I just want to. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure. Is Jackie within 5 feet of it? Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Then I don't want to do that. All right. I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark, and then I am going to. I'm gonna stay where I'm at, but I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
And with advantage. Lovely. That's so much fun. Alright.
Alright, we have a problem, folks. Anything I can shift into
27?
Hits.
is going to take up the whole hallway.
you stand in front of him so you can't get out of there.
I'm
I'm sure there's no problem at all with Leah using a longbow shooting down a hallway with 4 or 5 people around it.
That's 10 damage.
Okay.
And then I get an extra attack because of my feature. That advantage. 25 hit.
Yep.
And then I get Hunter's Mark and an extra D8. Where's the D8? Oh, there we go. Oh,
All right.
oops, and one. That sucks. And then one more hit. Arrow, arrow, arrow. I am gonna shoot with an unholy arrow on this last.
Okay.
Should probably just decide that before. Oh, wait, this is. Okay.
26 hit.
Hits.
Oh, shit, yeah.
And I gotta remember what the unholy arrow does.
Did you roll a 1 on the D8 again?
Yeah, I did, but I'm fixing to get another D8 maybe. Okay. I get the Hunter's Mark. Oh. And then another D8, and it has to. Ooh, 7. It has to do a saving throw, a Wisdom, DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, I don't. Well,
It makes the wisdom saving throw.
okay, so it won't be frightened, but it does still take 1d8 of the necrotic damage. So that's 11, 12, and 7. That's
Okay.
19 damage on that last
All right.
hit.
Azuralith leans over behind Davi and just shoots arrow after arrow, and it becomes riddled with them. You see it turn, looking for the whatever it is shooting at it, and its eyes set on Davi. God, your turn.
Help the party.
What is it wearing and carrying?
It is natural armor. It is carrying. It's not carrying anything.
No weapons, nothing?
No
And
weapons.
the cat is back.
Shit.
I know,
Dude.
right?
No!
It wants you to open the door. It just wants you to leave the door open.
I
Is
mean,
the
the
problem.
kids are asleep. We could leave the door open. Let's see.
They're never asleep.
Is that
Shit.
that's really
Arthur's
true,
asleep.
right?
He was watching laptop.
It is wearing like ornate bracers. They're not armor, but
So
it
is
does
it
have
metal?
like some ornamentation. Yeah, it does have metal ornaments on it. It looks intelligent but not armored. It has decorated itself. It's a fancy
So
piece.
if I heated the metal in those.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. That's why I mentioned it.
Okay. So I'm gonna move up the hallway.
Okay.
30 feet. So that's my movement. And I'm going to cast Heat Metal on him,
Okay.
which is that guy. So it's a DC 14. Okay, so hold on. You cause the object to glow red hot. Any creature in physical contact takes 2d8 fire damage, which is the 8 damage. Until the spell ends, I can use a bonus action, blah, 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 blah.
Alright. It makes its saving throws. Does it take half damage?
No. The saving throw is whether or not it drops the object if it can.
Okay.
If it cannot drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay.
until the start of my next turn.
So it takes 8 fire damage and it has disability. I mean,
Yes.
disadvantage.
It has to file for disability,
It's
so
11 o'clock.
it's going to be at least 13 months before we see him again.
Okay.
Because, we're also in the American Labyrinth.
We're
He's
gonna
gonna have to
do
appeal
this.
twice too.
Appeal twice? No. Y'all, don't forget Aunt Mel's disability case has gone on for 15 years.
Jesus
15
Christ.
years before she got disability, so...
That's insane. Okay, so...
Okay.
So that's the thing. He has disadvantage on attacks and ability checks.
Attacks and ability checks. Okay.
Yeah, your ass is on fire. Fuck you, dude.
I don't think he has a bracer on his ass.
Well, I don't know the little image.
Okay.
It's like,
Dobby, your turn. Unless you wanted something else, Skag.
nope.
Where are my progression buttons now? How did I make it go
Progression
down?
button?
Look. Do you see?
Bobby is going to move
Come
up.
help me.
What progression button? What
Try
are
and
you
make
doing?
it go to the next turn.
And then...
I don't know, dude. What did you do?
Listen, Mr. Roll20's
That's not it.
genius.
You hit the clock.
Okay, now it works. Okay, sorry. Continue on.
So Felix is the only one that's up right by it right now,
Yes.
right? I mean,
Mhm.
Jackie. Alright. So Davi will move up. How does dashing work? Is that your action?
That is your action.
Unless you're...
But you can still do a bonus action.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I will go up to here. And then I'm going to, as my bonus action, cast Shield of Faith on Jackie.
Okay. Anything
That gives you
else?
+2 AC.
Yep.
I think that's all I can do.
Okay. All right.
We all are better at using these characters, and I think some of us have made some admirable improvements. Carries out what character it is.
Okay. It's gonna turn on you, Dobby. Super pissed about those arrows that it's pretty sure you riddled it with. And it is going to swing a fist first.
Okay.
At disadvantage.
Disadvantage. So that's gonna be a 15 to hit. It is going to kick at you, which is going to be disadvantage. That's a 14 to hit. And then it's going to bend its head down and try to gore you, which is once again a 14 because it would have been a crit otherwise. So it misses 3 times.
Never mind. Heat metal is awesome. Good job, Cat.
Yay, I did a
Jacobus,
thing!
your turn.
It's one of those
How
spells that...
badly hurt did he look?
He's looking pretty good.
He looks.
He's look pretty good.
It looks like you poked him and he was like, ow!
Wow, because I dealt a lot of damage.
Yeah, we've done a lot of damage to this guy. All right. In that
Okay.
case, I am going to use my bonus action to do Hexblade's Curse.
Hexblade's Curse. Are you, like, no longer a rogue?
No, he's a rogue.
Oh, he's a rogue, all right.
It's a different rogue.
Um,
Warlock.
He took a
So-
warlock level.
The yeah, okay, sweet. I'm going to try to hit him.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess whatever's talking to him through the crown is this patron.
That misses.
What is our DM inspiration?
Is that advantage or is that...
Let's go with advantage. I remember how to play this game.
Can I use it after
Yeah.
I've already?
You can,
done
yeah,
my
you can go
turn?
for it.
All right, I'm just gonna do it. Use
She's
it.
too nice.
Yeah. Tab would have made you call it before you.
Oh, come on.
Miss.
Fuck.
So is this for a sneak attack or?
What's that?
Do you get sneak attack on this, or?
Yeah, but he has to hit first.
I would if
Save
I
it.
hit. Yeah.
Well, hold on. If you
Okay.
use your cunning action as your bonus action, can't you use bolts from the grave?
Yeah, because I haven't used my sneak attack, but
You could use dodge, right?
yeah, no, I'm not going to, because it's going to be at disadvantage unless I move,
I see.
because it's a range attack.
Well,
Can he hit
Davi's
you?
gonna use. Just a sec. Davi's gonna use Ward God's Blessing and give you +10 to attack.
Oh.
So you hit.
You can use that as a reaction?
Yeah.
Shit's awesome.
She only gets like.
We get really
I
powerful.
only get 2 of them, but
So you do hit. Congratulations.
Okay, so 27 does hit.
Yes.
yes.
I assume.
Oh,
If it doesn't hit, I'm gonna be like, it's time to leave.
Yeah, it hits because I had a couple hits in the +20.
So plus an additional 3 because of the Hexblade's curse.
Okay.
I mean, 21's pretty good. How's
Yeah.
this thing looking?
It's looking pretty good.
Fuck.
He seems confident.
We've done almost 100 points of damage, guys.
Not done.
Not that I'm keeping track here, but
Wow.
Anything else, Jacobus?
no, that's it.
There's a distinct
Alright,
possibility
Leo.
of resistance too.
That's true.
Against piercing and slashing and necrotic, I mean, we've done a decent amount of damage.
And maybe
Yeah,
against
right,
non-magical items.
I have done some necrotic damage too.
Well, if he's a Blade Pact Warlock, well, the Adder Dagger is magic.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't fit in this hallway to do anything with my form, so
Bird.
I can't turn into
Keep
birds.
the metal. Keep the metal.
Oh yeah, well that's a bonus action now.
Okay, well, don't get into melee.
So are
weapons.
you
At some
keeping
point
it?
I moved around that much of spell for Leos and I don't have anything.
Yeah. Is it a concentration you keep going?
Mhm.
Okay, just checking.
Um,
I just want to know if that advantage drops. You know.
Keep that thing at disadvantage. It's like super useful.
Yeah, that's my plan.
I'm gonna step up. I'm gonna summon a spiritual weapon there somewhere. I don't know where that is.
What
Can
is
you-
your spiritual weapon? Sarcasm?
No, it's a sword.
It's a bag of gold.
It's a
That seems like a
fancy
good.
sword.
It's a very fancy sword.
Can you put it on the
Very
other side of
Leo.
him so I can actually get there?
Well, he's in a corner.
No, I think there's a hallway past him, right?
No, there it's the end. But I mean, you can wedge it in there. It's 30 feet high, so it can attack him from above.
Okay, well, yeah, he can fly, so he's on him.
Oh. If I turn into a spider, can I walk on the walls?
You can certainly try.
Where's my keep closing my character sheet. And I can't find it again. Spells.
Cass is like, you can certainly try.
Spiritual weapon, normal.
I appreciate your ingenuity. That hits.
Cast at what level? There. So I hit him for 6.
All right.
And I got a firebolt as well, since I actually have an action.
Thank God.
All right.
Alright, that's my turn.
So you can only have one concentration spell at a time, right?
Correct.
Rafferty.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I've already done something awesome. So now I'm gonna whiff at some attacks. Because I literally can't cast any more spells. I'm a warlock, I get 2 per short rest.
That's all you need.
Well, when your spells are awesome like mine are, yeah. Fortunately, we do this thing. It's called finger guns.
Pew pew.
Pew pew.
22 to hit.
That hits. Okay.
And we're gonna do that one more time. That does not hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, we'll take the 1 out of 2, and we're done a Rooney.
All right. Eurolith.
Okie dokie, I'm going to move up to
Why?
because I have a reason.
Okay, as long as you have a reason.
Well, Kag
No,
is doing
let's,
this in a second.
condition that on good reason.
Well, let me see. Well, now I don't know.
I mean, I think the best thing you can do is pelt it with arrows with your advantage.
Yeah, but I want to see something because how do I tell what the range of my breath weapon is?
It's like
You're gonna
50
hit
feet.
everyone with your breath.
Oh yeah,
It's a
a
cone.
line.
Or is it a line or a cone?
It's a line.
Yeah,
I mean, that's fine. A line is straight down the hallway.
but it's like 15 feet.
Oh, is it a 15 feet line? Or, yeah.
No.
Is
it's
it
a
5 feet
by
wide?
30. It's 5 by 30. So I could hit it at the
Gonna
back
stand next
of
to
it.
Cog.
Yeah. That's so. Is it a 30-foot range? Because I can't find what the range is.
That's what Cog claims.
I didn't say that.
It's a 5 by
Wait a minute, you
30-foot
said-
line when
Yeah,
I
that's 5 feet wide and 30 foot long.
you.
So,
You're
your
breathing
breath,
it.
so you can't really.
you're a blue dragon, it's 5 by 30. Yes.
Right, but that's the line is 5 feet
You're
by
breathing
30.
it out. 5 feet is how wide it is.
Right.
From you.
So from me. So I'd
It's
have
the
to be.
breath
Shoot
weapon.
it with arrows. Shoot
I
it.
wanted to see if.
You cannot breathe from somewhere else. You have to breathe from you.
Right, I know, but I wanted to know how close I have to be to do that.
30
Wait.
feet.
30 feet.
I feel his argument is very circular.
You have to stand
Okay.
where the beginning of my arrow is.
But then that line would go from here to.
No,
To
that's
there.
35. Yes. So wherever see my arrow, that would be what your lightning did.
If you stand by Cog, you
Right.
can hit it.
Yeah, that's what I
literally just
want.
dropped my ring on the floor in shock and almost woke up a baby.
Don't do that.
Alright, I'm gonna move up next to Kag, and I'm gonna try it because I'm concerned about that thing. So I do get an extra attack, so it's worth at least giving it a try. And
You only get an extra attack if you take the attack action.
Yes.
isn't using my breath an attack action?
No, that is using
No,
your
that's
breath.
Using your breath.
Leah,
That's your.
please, just
All
shoot
right.
the thing.
Fine. But I don't. We're not doing any damage to it. Is the problem?
We're doing damage. It has a shit.
No,
ton of
yes,
hit
has
points.
300 hit points. It's okay.
All right, then I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna stay back. Well, I'm gonna move a little bit so the arrows are coming kind of from a different place now.
Yep. Through Cog.
Ah.
No, over.
Become
I mean,
free-blooded.
I know how to miss Kag.
From Rafferty.
Alright.
The arrows are now coming from Rafferty.
18.
Misses.
What the fuck?
Shit, 18 misses. All right, I'm gonna try it again.
That hits.
24. Okay, thank God.
Okay.
And then Hunter's Mark. So that's 16 damage, and I'm done.
All right. Cog.
Alright, guys. I've realized there's a problem with me shapeshifting. It uses my bonus action. Which means I won't be able to heat metal on him if I shift.
So you're not shifting.
So I'm not gonna shift.
Mm-mm.
So I'm
Do you
gonna
have a useful cantrip that can hurt it?
yes. But what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna go up to him and I'm going to attempt to grapple him.
Oh my god.
Actually, first I'm going to use heat metal on him,
Okay.
so he'll have disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay.
I think you can use your action shapeshift, can't you?
Because I'm a moon druid.
Doesn't it say may? I think you can still use your action to shapeshift. I think you can use your bonus action.
You can use there's two conflicting things. So circle form says starting a second level, you can use your wild shape to transform into a beast with a challenge rating as high as whatever based on your level. But that combat wild shape, excuse me. You gain the ability to use wild shape on your turn as a bonus action rather than as an action. Does that?
Okay, but you don't.
Yeah,
it doesn't
that
say
doesn't mean you have to.
Okay, so I can use
if
my
you want
action.
your shift to be an action, yeah.
Yes.
Please don't be in range for her to hit you, force you to concentration save, and lose heat metal.
Fair enough. All right, so I'm gonna do giant roctopus.
Okay.
It was a rock.
Yep. Put myself off to the side. Roctopus has a 15-foot range,
Okay.
Great sound.
and it has a climbing speed. So, best of both worlds.
Can it go through
Okay.
stone too?
No, but it does have a graphite cloud, so I can obscure the area if I really wanted to.
This is a very confused monster at this point.
He's like, what the fuck is that? All
I
right.
was just butchering helpless Eladrin. What is this incompetent?
Here I am killing things. Now this hentai.
Because we're about to fuck this dude.
Oh
Um,
god, that's horrible.
All right. So I use my action to change into a giant roctopus, and I still have concentration, so I use heat metal on him. Heat
Okay.
metal. Where you at? Where you at, heat metal? There you are. 11 damage, and you continue to have disadvantage on attacks and ability checks.
Okay.
And that
See, the problem, Casta, is that we've been honed into hard asses against tabs and counters.
Okay. So you are a giant roctopus, but you're just hanging out behind Dobby?
yes,
Okay.
I'm out of range.
Okay, just checking.
I hope.
You think you're
Just checking.
Five more drop down behind us.
Okay.
Roctopus has a 15-foot range, so I can move away.
Dobby, your turn.
Alright. Davi is going to cast Bless on herself, Jackie, and the Roctopus.
Okay.
We're the only ones within her range. So we all get a D4. I think that's all I can do for this turn.
Okay.
So.
All right. That is going to bring us around to this creature. And it is going to turn its eyes on this weird alien thing that has appeared. And its super long arms are going to reach out and smash it in the face. That is going
Nasty
to
stretch.
be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, he hits.
All right. That is
With advantage?
15 points
Wait,
of bludgeoning damage.
That's with disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh, damn it. 15?
points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
It's going to smack you in the face again.
And you have to make a concentration
Yes, I do.
saving
I need to
throw.
make a.
He's just gonna cast heat metal again. Is what he's gonna do if it drops.
Well, I can't do that if I'm in form.
That is a 14 to hit with disadvantage.
14 does hit.
Okay, and that is going to be 19 bludgeoning
All right,
damage.
hold on. And make Constitution saving throw for both.
Okay.
And you
Okay.
have to.
10 on both of them.
Okay, so I
Right.
pass both, and 19 damage, you said?
15 and 19, so 34?
I don't think he's gonna be a roctopus for long.
Oof,
Should-
yeah.
That was
Alright,
I'm so good.
Here.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up.
10 hit points.
and that is going to end his turn. Jacobus, your turn.
Wait, did he only hit me 2 times?
Yes, he tried to kick at you, but he couldn't quite reach you.
Okay. Fuck you, metagaming Minotaur.
You're 10 feet away! How is this metagaming?
It's like
This is
reaching
different
over
reach.
Davi, like.
You have Bless, but it's probably not going to help either.
Okay.
No,
I'm,
You're within his range. There is no meta here.
I'm just messing.
Didn't have to be within his
Yeah, I expected they didn't have reach, so I'll just back up.
Okay. That is 14, does not hit.
that's all I got.
Alright, Leo.
I'm gonna sword swipe somewhere. Swipe sword.
Has it been a minute? It hasn't been a minute yet, has it?
No,
Nope.
it's been like
10 rounds.
it's been like 18 seconds.
That's probably
Okay.
hits. I
Excellent.
assume.
All right.
Takes 5
So
force
I are
damage.
still
Swordy
invisible.
swords. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
Warrior Invisibility is a merc spell. It is absolutely
I'm
nuts.
gonna firebolt.
Okay.
It's
19 hit.
bad.
That hits.
His AC's 19, guys. 6.
Thank
6.
God.
And you fought a little bit of his Virgo and fizzle.
That's me.
All right.
So he's fireproof.
Sesnag. Or Rafferty.
Mm.
It's confusing.
Some of his fur fizzled.
Just. He still doesn't seem
Fizzled.
alarmed.
He has like 5,000 hit points. 6 didn't do much. That's what she's saying.
Miss. Miss.
Son of a gun.
That hurts.
Is it my turn? Is it my turn?
Yes.
Alright,
Shoot it in the face.
I'm gonna move just a little bit and just keep kind of randomly so that it's always coming from a different direction. I'm going
You're
to...
literally stepping 2 steps to the left and right.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm just trying to keep the thing confused. I'm going to... I'm gonna use an unholy arrow on the first attack. $20 hits.
Yes.
God. Cause... Right, hold on. Hunter's mark. And that's 10 and a D8. And it's got a 15 wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Which it makes.
Disadvantage?
Does it have
disadvantage?
does it have disadvantage on saving throws?
No, just ability checks and attacks.
Okay. So it made the 15 saving throw.
Made the 15
Okay.
saving throw.
Alright, so it's not frightened, but it did take the extra 2 damage, so that's 12 damage on that first attack. And then we've got a 20 and that hits. And then it's another 12 damage. How does it look?
Pretty good.
Still pretty good.
Still pretty good. You're noticing as you shoot these arrows, it seems to have really thick hide.
It's taking half damage from all this shit.
I can do this all day.
You may have
Somebody else in
to.
front of me.
Alright, anything else, Eurolith?
No.
Alright,
As long as he's 60 feet away and somebody else is in front of me, I can live.
Cag.
How much you want to bet he takes an attack of opportunity? When I-
Disengage. Just disengage. There's literally no reason for you to take the risk.
Yeah.
But I want to attack him.
Take the risk. Hit him, Cog.
Yeah, I'll disengage.
No.
So I'll disengage. Can't take an opportunity attack. My range is 15. So
Keep metal.
he's in range now, but yes, I heat metal.
Okay.
I really need to get my macro set on this character. Heat metal to 7
I just
damage.
wanna know what the hell goes on with what's going on with all the skill checks.
I'm feeling like the fire is not doing a whole lot to him.
That's why I wanted to try lightning.
That's a
all. I
little-
wanted to...
That's a little warm. That's a little uncomfortable. I'm just
But the benefit is the disadvantage here. So whatever, fuck it.
the disadvantage has been
Take it.
clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Disadvantage is keeping
disadvantage
us
is
alive.
great.
As shown by Davi still standing.
She's in light metal. I
Thank
imagine
Like
God.
a 33 AC too, so.
I will tell you later what his plus to hit is.
I'm guessing it's more than mine.
I'm thinking this was designed for us to flee from this thing through the maze, and we're doing the thing that she did not expect us to do. And
Fight it
Anything
in the
else, guy?
face.
You good?
Yes,
Guy,
I'm
Guy.
sorry. Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Dobby, your turn.
Alright, Avi is going to take a swing at it.
Expecting y'all to flee is kind of a. I have figured out. Pointless.
I never expect you to flee. Unless it's just, never mind. Unless it's something that I don't think is that dangerous, and then you run away.
That's right, I can use bless. Forget to add.
D4.
Oh wait, I'm blessed 2 right now, right?
Yes, you are. Great.
Miss, unfortunately.
Alright, I'm gonna use my inspiration just for the hell of it. So I
That's
get
got
to
a bonus
re-roll.
attack.
Roll with advantage.
Nice.
All right, that hits.
Are you not using a shield?
No, I'm not using my shield right.
Okay.
Alright, and then I'm going to use my War Priest ability to do another attack. I will do a battle axe attack.
I wonder what an entire party of clerics would look like and how fucking deadly it would be.
Okay.
God
There are
damn it.
plenty of ways to cheat.
Sucks, but there you go.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I think that's all I can do.
All right. With Cog out of range, it is going to reach around and swack at Jacobus.
Can I give a middle finger while in octopus form? Is that, do I just like multiple tentacles come up and like?
15 to hit on the first attack.
Don't forget
Nope.
your plus
You've
2.
got, yeah, you've got plus 2 AC. You should be
Yeah.
good.
15 to hit on the second attack.
No.
And 15 to hit on the third attack. So,
Okay, I'm glad I did Shield of Faith on.
Yeah.
all
that's it.
right.
Heat metal and
Jacobus, your turn.
All right. I am going to cast Id Insinuation.
Okay.
He needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. Be incapacitated.
What the fuck what is that?
All right, you got a 12.
Hang on a second. That does not succeed.
Okay.
So
Everyone
he
gets advantage on him now.
He is incapacitated, and at the end of each of its turns, it takes a d12 of psychic damage and can make another Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. What's the DC to beat on that?
14.
14. Okay. All right. Anything else, Jacobus?
Nope, that's it.
All right.
I mean, we're big guns now. What class did you add to your
Leo.
I changed my archetype, and I have a couple levels.
I'm telling you guys, there are a lot of under the table rolls. Nobody believes me.
Spiritual weapon.
Go.
Actually,
There we go.
I can't see.
Miss.
Crap, guys, I'm sorry. Bless is another concentration
You
spell.
have,
Dobby could not have
You have
cast that.
advantage. It's incapacitated attack.
Okay, well.
Oh shit. Okay, so bless is gone down then.
Sorry.
That's not got advantage on. You don't get advantage when they're incapacitated. I guess told the dead
Helpless. Why would you not have?
they just can't do anything.
Okay, so how? Okay, does he get disadvantage on the save against that then?
Yes.
For what?
Oh, actually no.
Because he's incapacitated.
No. Incapacitated just means he can't take actions or reactions. But
He
he-
fails anyway. So.
Yeah,
14.
he just has disadvantage on attack rolls and
So
skill.
11 necrotic damage because it's an awesome spell that wants you to know you
Plus-
suck. Okay.
That should actually double it for some reason.
Okay.
Uh,
All right.
It's 20 to hurt.
He is finally starting to look a little worn down, guys.
Jesus.
He's not the happiest camper anymore.
That's a really broken spell.
What is?
Insinuation.
Oh.
Okay. Rafferty.
Save to hit. I'm gonna do this quick because I thought I heard the child.
Miss.
I'm gonna use my. Am I inspired? What does that mean? Is that do I get to?
I think you.
You
Yeah,
can roll
reroll.
Advantage.
so you get advantage, yeah.
Yeah. So here's the second part of the advantage.
Miss.
I somehow feel like
Second attack.
This is not the strongest creature we want to encounter
Okay, you
here.
hit. Okay.
And I'm done. How many rounds of combat has it been?
4?
Good question.
Like
I
4.
think it's been forward, like 24 seconds.
Okay, keep in mind because the
Okay.
invisibility only lasts for 10.
Okay, you're left.
If we don't kill it in 10, we're
Alright.
screwed.
Yeah.
We're doing fine. It touches yet.
Okay, I'm going to, well, yeah, I'm going to, I still really want to, so I have a question. If I shoot it and then move, can I use my extra attack to do a breath weapon?
No, because the breath
No,
weapons.
because that's
breath
an
action.
ability.
Lord have mercy. I want to see what the lightning would do to it, but
Plus, you can't really reach it now because Kag's in the way. So
I would go past him. I would
I
get
don't.
closer.
I'm a giant octopus.
Yeah, I don't think you can move through him to get to it like that. So he's blocking you, unfortunately.
All right. I really am. Oh, why?
Miss.
Yeah,
Too far
that
away
does-
for me to use Ward God's Blessing, too.
25 does
hits.
it. So.
Okay.
And a hunter's mark. That's 16. And that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay. Kag.
I am going to. Can I grapple it from here?
Because Davi's in the way, I don't know that you would be able, because of your size and Davi being right there, I don't know that you would be able to grapple him without also hugging Davi.
Fuck it, let's do this.
Get them all tangled up.
So I'm gonna climb up onto the wall.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay within range of him, like the 15-foot range. I'm keeping my
Okay.
distance, but I can still hit him.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to strike him.
Okay.
I have way too many things up.
So I'm going to move you over here
Yeah.
just to kind of show you on the wall.
So I'm trying to get out of the way of the arrows.
Okay. Unless you wanted to go to the right. You can be on the right wall if you want.
So I'm tentacling him.
Okay.
That doesn't hit.
Nope.
Alright, then I am going to... I do not wish this, like, sheet management on anyone else. I'm going to heat metal on him again.
Okay.
You are being
Do you-
super useful.
Do you have to recast it now?
No. The save... The...
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Is that appropriate? Is it 2d8 still? Yes. So that is the damage.
Okay.
And it is... Man, I can't believe there's no resistance in this. That's fucking awesome.
Okay.
This spell's
Anything
way
else,
stronger than I
or-
thought. Alright.
A lot of the spells that, at first glance, you're like, why would I ever do that? Like, have you ever read Plant Growth? If you're on a freaking battle map with a lot of vegetation, you can turn it into double difficult terrain anywhere there's plants on basically the whole map.
That's insane. Yeah, I'm looking at it
Yeah,
now.
4 points of movement per one. Yeah, it's
You're up, Davi.
Going to attack.
Do it. Oh,
Does that hit?
Unfortunately, it does not.
Not a
it's all right. We're doing great. I mean, we're not squishy on this campaign.
That hits. Alright.
Nice.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. It's once again going to slash out at Jacobus.
It's-
Still-
can't.
Yeah,
It
it's gonna
can't.
make it save it.
Oh, that's
Take actions.
right. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, what kind of
You do
saving
a
throw is
wisdom
that?
save and take a d12 damage.
Wisdom save. That's an 11. So it takes d12?
Yes. 8 damage.
Okay.
DC 14 wisdom save.
wow, we have this dude locked the fuck down.
Yep.
This guy is just
Jacob,
having
it's
a
your
bad
turn.
day. I thought that we did that Minotaur dirty, but this.
Alex, you.
I think that misses.
Yes.
I'll do it on the last War God's Blessing. So he hits.
Okay.
That's plus 10.
Yeah.
So my internet is super choppy right now.
Okay.
If I kind of color that text to red, you would roll like 20d6 and one is 1.
Okay. Anything else, Jacobus?
No, that's it.
All right, Leo.
I'm gonna do round special. Sword hits. Can't see that. That does not hit.
Nope.
Then I'm gonna toll the dead, ring the bell, wisdom save.
18.
Alright, well, ignore that. Yeah, that takes nothing. So my turn.
All right, Rafferty.
Wait, you don't take. It doesn't take anything on.
It's a cantrip.
I thought it was at least half damage.
Nope.
That
I
sucks.
guess I should actually step up a step because
I'm so jealous of your Toll the Dead rolls.
critical hit.
What?
It's over 2.
Exactly.
So that's 19.
Okay.
And a miss.
Yep. All right, you're
How
left.
is this not dead yet?
It's very anticlimactic. It's just gonna take a while.
We are not like a Nova group. We are definitely like a whittle it down slowly, but you can't kill us either.
That hits. Okay.
And I only have 5 unholy arrows left. I'm just gonna use regular arrow.
I did a gift search for hentai, nothing came up. We are in a Discord.
All
so it's a
right.
thing.
Ooh,
Really?
that was a crit.
Did you look for tentacle?
So you finally managed to sink one really well into it.
I got
It's not great.
12, 3 is 15 and 9. And okay, that's it. All I can do.
All right, Kag.
All right. I am not gonna bother trying to grapple it because I'm really afraid it's gonna beat the shit out of me when it stands up.
You finally learned some sense.
Well, hold on now. There's still time. 15 does not hit,
Miss.
and I'm gonna heat metal.
Okay.
This is like the best value spells I've ever cast.
I know. You're rolling great for the damage on.
In fairness, it's being inflated by how many hit points this thing has.
Well, yeah, that's true. The combat's lasting a long time. If there were like a zillion minions, I would be fucked.
Dobby.
Can't move it or anything, can you?
Nope.
If you get a
Dobby
bucket, give it to
is
Jake.
going to
He
cast
just runs
Sacred
from
Flame,
person to person, sticks over their head.
so he has to make a dex save.
And he makes it with a 15. Barely.
Terrible on that too. So
It's Sacred Flame.
On the bright side, it's
Yeah.
not a big loss.
I could attack, but yeah.
Anything
So
else?
Cat got hit, right? He's damaged.
Yeah, but
his-
it's fake
his
health,
knockback
though.
was this. He's not actually hurt.
Yeah, it's fake
Oh,
health,
okay.
so don't
Okay.
worry about that.
Although I think he's technically hurt underneath there too. But
All right. Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Time for another wisdom save.
yeah.
Yeah, big monsters usually have shitty wisdom.
7.
Yep, there it is.
Carry on.
8 psychic damage.
Any kinds of like wisdom or intelligence saves, like those are solid, and for big mobs.
Yeah, except my unholy arrows, it keeps saving on those.
Well, better he saves on those than this one that's keeping him from doing anything.
Oh, I agree. But I mean, it just. But I mean, I don't know that it would do me much good
Alright.
with me being invisible.
He's really starting to look bad. His fur is just becoming like matted with blood.
I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah, I did Sacred Flame because if it had actually, if you'd failed to save, I would have done more damage, theoretically, but
La, 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 la.
roll like crap.
Hi.
Oh, there goes Soups. Okay, 12 on the wisdom save, so he fails that.
Alright, then he takes 19 necrotic and takes 8 force damage from the sword.
Nice.
Okay. Alright, he is looking really rough. He's like slowly sliding down the wall
Did
now.
you figure out the Toll the Dead on her sheet cog?
Yeah.
Rafferty.
The D12 doesn't scale for you for some reason.
Right.
D8 does.
Just change it manually to be the 2d12.
That's very hacky.
It is, but it's
Alright. It is on its last leg.
Bring us home, Earless.
let's do this. Shoot it in the
Alright,
eyeball.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Oh. Yay!
Aim shot
Okay.
that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have sharp, so I can do that. 22 hits, right?
Yep.
And then.
Alright, and with the final arrow, you catch it in the neck and you watch as it just slumps down to the ground.
Oh. Wow, 9 was all it took, but I got actually. Oh.
We've been hitting it for half damage this entire time.
Wow.
Have to enter the whole thing again to actually. Okay. Never mind.
Well. Okay.
I'm gonna
I
allow
killed
my,
it!
my concentration to end on the invisibility and look around and say, "Is everyone okay?"
I'm great. That was. I don't know what that was, Rafferty, but that was the most useful thing that we've ever done.
I mean, flying was pretty useful last time.
I agree. You flew that elk too. That was pretty clutch.
Does he have
Because
it?
Cass let me roll animal handling twice because she felt bad for me.
Can we loot the bracers?
Sure.
Once you let them cool down.
Yeah, you touch him and you take 10 points fire damage.
Ah.
No, he dropped the
I'm
concentration on that, I'm sure.
Nope.
Didn't say it.
It was my hurt hand too.
Leo now just has like one hand that's just useless.
He's gonna look like that guy from Scary Movies. Go, I have to use my strong hand.
Oh man. Okay, so you guys find yourself at this, turning point in this mysterious hall, and we'll pick it up there next week because it's 11:50.
Ah.
Hey, we got
We
level
went
2
to like
combat.
1:30 last time. I object.
You are welcome to take over.
Casta, thank you for doing this. We
Yeah.
missed this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry it took so long.
And
but,
we
you know.
can. This is a decent spot for us to RP our reaction to this thing. We can actually roleplay, which Casta will greatly appreciate.
This is true. Roleplay gets you inspiration.
Yeah, this was cool.
Oh, I had inspiration, but I guess I really couldn't use it. It was.
I had you covered. Just so you guys know, I'm out of spells, so a short rest is a really good idea.
We
Please
gonna
sit
sit around for an
my
hour while we establish that we're being hunted.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Short rest will help me get my channel divinities back too.
That sounds like a great idea.
If we are doing a short rest, I want to attune to my armor.
It would also give us something to RP or catching our breath. Casta, is it okay if we short rest as the end of the...
You can, by all means, roleplay all sitting down together.
Okay. You're not gonna like spring something on us if we call it a short rest.
I mean, you don't know what's gonna happen.
We
But
can start a short rest.
But you can all sit down and start talking if you want to.
I mean,
If you're
I
not
can
afraid,
always,
you're wrong.
I can always cast rope trick, and we can have a safe short rest.
Now,
I
short
took
rest,
that spell
That's
for a
probably a
reason.
better idea.
Yeah. Hey, Tab, can't you like summon like a force field thing for us
I
to
can
rest?
summon a hut. That
No.
just means there's a lot of stuff's gonna gather around us and stare at us.
Listen, I can cast rope trick, which nobody can see.
Yes.
So
Rope trick is much better in this situation.
yeah,
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
and it lasts for an hour.
What's it do?
It's a room that is at the top of it's an extra dimensional space, and it can hold. It could probably hold. It doesn't say how big it is. It's the space. It's an extra dimensional space. Can hold as many as 8 medium or smaller creatures, and we're all medium or smaller, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
So is there any point in you actually wearing that armor? I guess you get resistance.
Boop boop. What's that?
You have the same armor class either way.
Yeah, it's the same armor class, but I have to attune to it if I want the cold resistance, which really isn't doing as much good here, but I assume at some point we're going to end up back in the Winter Court. So.
Yeah, maybe if we beat this, we get teleported there instantly. I don't know.
Yeah.
That would be
It'll throw us
useful.
parade when we get there.
Yeah, that would be interesting and
Everybody would
strange.
be nice and helpful.
Thank you.
Wouldn't
again.
they?
Let's let everyone who needs to get to bed, and we'll RP and chat. And we're sitting in
Sounds
a
good.
horrifying interdimensional space.
It
This
has a
can't
3
backfire
by
at
5
all.
foot- It has a 3 by 5 foot windows that we can look out in case we want to see what's happening, but they can't see us. We can see out, but they can't see us. It's great. It's totally great. You do have to climb up a rope.
Alright,
Do we
Leo's
need
on the
to-
ground.
Do you need us to roll to climb up the rope?
I'm going to assume that you can help each other get up the rope.
Okay,
Davi's
good.
got some rope. She'll tie it around people
Who's
and pull them
carrying
up.
Leo? Coxula, a octopus, can you climb some octopus?
No, I shifted out.
And also, anyway. So.
I believe in you. I believe in your rope climbing abilities.
Alright, excellent.
Davi will haul him up if he has to.
Leo definitely got picked last in gym class.
Well, I took this because I knew that there were folks in our party who needed short rests. I don't particularly need short rests as such unless I get hit, but this, I know that there are others that do, so
Davi does.
I figured a safe place to have a short rest is a good idea. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, guys.
Bedtime.
So now we have a safe short rest. Yay!
That
Save.
saves us all.
You guys are just like 300 feet in, you know? I mean, I guess it's like, what, 6? I'm just saying, it's fine. There's plenty of time.
Totally fine, totally fine.
This totally won't backfire. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Great.
It's fine. It's fine. This is fine.
I think you should carry on confidently.
Oh,
I
we
mean-
will.
Probably will. I mean, I'm just saying. Chances are high. Actually, which one are we playing next week? Are we playing Ador or are we playing Feywild?
I don't know.
The Ador, I thought.
I don't agree.
Okay.
We'll talk. We'll figure it out.
Did we level in Ador?
Nope.
No.
Oh god, we need to level there because then we'll be 5th level and I'm uncanny dodge.
Ador has real XP.
Huh?
Ador has real XP. We actually have to work for it. You get participation trophies in the Feywild.
The best part is that, like, the last session, y'all got, like, 30 XP each or something.
I know, it's...
Because they were like 1/8 challenge rating.
It was horseshit.
Yeah, for real. It is for real that.
I kind of ignore the XP values most of the time.
I mean, like, dude, I feel like we should be higher level by now on Nador, but I guess not.
You're